All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back after an exceptional Chiefs and Ravens game. Chiefs will be moving on to the Super Bowl. And now we'll get to see who they'll be facing between these Lions and these 49ers. Before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. So as we get into the pregame info for these Lions and these 49ers, the spread is 7.5 for the 49ers at home. It has moved a half point since the open at 7, as well as the over-under, which is 52.5, which moved a whole point, went from 51.5. The money line is minus 360 for the 49ers and plus 290 for the Lions. So as we prepare to get started here, we got about 9 minutes as we prepare to get started here with these 49ers and these Lions as the Chiefs celebrate here. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift all on the TV. And there you go. You know, I know there's a lot of upset people right now. There's a lot of people talking about different things and controversies and stuff like that. But I think the reality is this. The best team won. And at the end of the day, when you realize that Ravens didn't show up, they didn't come to play, they were too late with making adjustments. It was just, they played bad football. Bad football. No matter how you try to spin it, that's just the reality of it. And we say this time and time again. To be the champions, you got to beat the champions, and unfortunately, the Ravens just didn't have it in them. So, major respect to Patrick Mahomes and this team, and Andy Reid for coaching. I said they're playing a chess match, and that's exactly what they were doing. And it just so happened that Andy Reid was the man for the job tonight. Without a doubt. So now we'll get into these Lions as well as these 49ers. And here we go. It says let's get that first Super Bowl game for the Lions. The truth says fire Harbaugh. Fire Harbaugh. Champs are back. Somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. That's a fact. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, ladies and gentlemen. And I wonder, though. This is what I do wonder. I wonder if this changes the whole it was rigged thing. Because people have been saying that the script was out for the 49ers and the Ravens. But now there's another one. Oh, it was rigged for Taylor Swift and the Swifties and all that. So, pick one. It's either rigged or it's not. But if the script that was mentioned and floated around didn't happen, are you saying now that, they figured it out, so now we got to change it? Like, come on. And this is the problem that I have. This is the problem that I have, and like I said, that's why I didn't really want to even get into it anymore and talk about it, because, for all we know, we could be seeing the Chiefs and the Lions. We don't know. It says an offensive coach versus a glorified special teams coach who took 6 years to get it right, and you see the results in a crucial game. Shout out to you, Alfonso. That's what we're seeing. Shout out to Sassy, says, Jay, breaking news. The Browns are hiring Ken Dorsey as their new offensive coordinator. What? Shout out to you, Sassy, coming in with the breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so the Browns taking Ken Dorsey. Wow, that is interesting. Yeah, we'll have to get into that for sure. Talada says, to be fair, the missed PI calls and taunting Chiefs been doing got me annoyed as heck. Well, I think at the end of the day, the best team won, regardless of the calls. The Ravens were playing terrible football. No matter how you want to look at it, no matter how you want to talk about the refs, it wasn't rigged. The Ravens could not move the ball down the field. They could not find a way to get some offense going. The defense stepped up. The defense held the Chiefs to 17 points. Once again, the defense held the Chiefs to 17 points. The offense couldn't get 18. They couldn't get 19. They couldn't get 20 points. This same team who's putting up 50 points here and 30 points there couldn't put up 18 points tonight. That's what you need to address. That's what you need to spend your time talking about. Not that the game is rigged. Not that it's Chiefs and Mahomes. You need to talk about why the Ravens offense couldn't put up 18 points tonight. That's what needs to be addressed. The Super Bowl is going to be 49ers and the Chiefs. Okay. Shout out to you, Raymond. Says, I know Darth Vader's daughter, Sorrel Taylor Swift, in Lions Super Bowl. Oh, my goodness. Valley Blair says, exactly. Tell him, Jay. Eric Brown 100. That's what I'm saying. This is the reality of it. You want to talk about something, you want to get into something, you want to figure it out, all that kind of stuff, you need to talk about that. That is what you need to get into. Because at the end of the day, that's the reason why they lost. They lost because the offense couldn't get it going. The Ravens lost because they didn't make the necessary adjustments and use the proper pieces that they needed to as well. Mark Andrews was a non-factor. If he came back and wasn't going to do anything, then what was the point? If Odell Beckham wasn't going to do anything, what the hell was the point? It's just the reality of it. It's just the reality of it. Shout out to Bob Missouri coming through with the $10 super chat. Shout out to you, Bob. Congrats to the Chiefs. Congrats to the Ravens to make it to the AFC Championship. Shout out to you, Bob. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $10 super chat donation, my friend. Really? I was trying to get back to the thing. Yeah. I'm trying to get to Fox here. Any given Sunday for sure. Brandon says, tell it again, brother. Listen, that's there's so many different ways. And I was saying it in regards to the defense, but not just even about the defense. It was the offense too. They just couldn't get it together. They just really couldn't make the necessary changes. Offensive coordinators sitting there just keep calling these weird plays, and they were playing terrible football. And then even the Ravens defense, they got tired of it. They're like, listen, we've been doing everything. And now, our offense hasn't been able to do anything, and we can't make a play good enough to actually, put some points up. So our efforts are being wasted. So if I was the Ravens defense, I'm mad as hell too. That's just the reality of it. So, you want to point the finger, you want to blame somebody. It's not the refs. It's not the league. You blame that offense because they played terrible, and that needs to be addressed for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare to get started with these Lions and these 49ers, we got a few minutes here before kickoff. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you do subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so that you don't miss a stream. We got a couple minutes here until we get ready. Unpaid Troll says this is the NFL. If you don't play
congrats
well,
to
then
the
the
Chiefs,
Bears
congrats
can
to the
beat
Ravens
you.
to make the AFCC.
Shout out to you, Valley Blair. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the $2 donation. Much, much appreciated. Jay, I can say it real quick about the Ravens. Ravens suck. Lamar has no heart, period. Tell that to the Ravens fans. I mean, I'm not going to say he sucks because Lamar doesn't suck. He's an elite talent quarterback. I think the reality is this. The Ravens were unprepared. Lamar was not ready. He was not ready. He was forced to deal with the defense that he hasn't dealt with in such a high-pressured game, in such a high-pressured moment. And unfortunately, that will make an elite-level talent quarterback crack. Because if the play calling isn't right, and if the chemistry isn't there, and you add Mark Andrews to the mix, that's going to throw things off if people aren't prepared for it. And it's a shame to say that, but that's the reality of it. They weren't ready. They weren't prepared. They couldn't execute. And that's it. That's it. Jack says, you look under the weather, brother. Are you okay? So I had a sinus infection and been super congested. But I've been working through it, man. I'm working through it. Staying hydrated. I got some Mucinex. And, we're still going. We're game. We're on game 2 of 2 now. There's no excuses. We here. Lions fan has entered the chat. Shout out to you, Shakespeare. Let's go. What do we got for the poll here? What do we got? What do we got for the poll? 336 votes. For some reason, I can't see it on that. I'm going to have to switch to this thing. I have to switch to this thing so I can see the votes. I ain't want to do it, but I got to do it. I ain't want to do it, but I got to do it. What do we got? Come on. Hurry up, my friend. Hurry up. Okay. So we've got 59% for the Lions. I'm really surprised by this. Okay, the Lions fans has showed up. 396 votes. 59% for the Lions. Wow. Okay. 1,489 viewers in the house. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us. If you have not, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the love and support as we prepare to get started with these Lions and these 49ers. This is going to determine who's going to the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. Laugh with Court says, honestly, Jay, who's taking this honestly? I know what you tried to do there. I'm not falling for the trap. Margot says, Lions all the way. Shout out to you, Rick. Says, hope Lions win, but we'll still be happy with 49ers winning. Lions have blazing speed. Shout out to Jeff. Says, let's go Lions. Jeff in the building. Nathan says, a few weeks ago, a Ravens fan replied to my comment on Lamar Jackson that I wrote 3 years ago. I wrote that he needs to improve on passing. How can he argue on the comment that I wrote 3 years ago? Yeah, I'll tell you this. I talked to somebody about a year ago in regards to something, and they just they just sent me a message 3 days ago about it, 4 days ago about it. People don't forget things when they're bored. And they'll stew on it for a long time, my friend. Shout out to James. It's good to see you, Jay. I just got over pneumonia. I feel you. Stay healthy. Yeah, we all had this sickness, what was it, 2 months ago? Yeah, 2 months ago we had the sickness. And, everybody was sick. The kids were sick. I was sick. The lady got sick. Her mom was sick. It was bad. It was going around. And then we all got over it. And, I have sinusitis, though, so that's just the reality of it. But here we are. So for the most part, I'm good. We just got another 3 hours to go. I'm fine. And, we good. We are good. Bet on what team won the coin toss and got to write the ending. Interesting. I think 49ers won the coin toss. Yeah, I think they won the coin toss. Shout out to Bonnie. Says, I'm home watching with COVID. Wow. Shout out to you, Bonnie. Hope you get well. Make sure you stay hydrated. And hope you get over that fear fast. For sure. For sure. They're around here somewhere. The stars have not decided to come to work today. They're around here somewhere, though. I wish we had Dan Campbell, but we have Shane Waldron now. Okay. You shouldn't have had ranch on those wings, Jay. I have not had ranch on any wings, my friend. You know how we do. All right. They're going to sing the national anthem here, and then we'll go ahead and get into these pregame introductions here, ladies and gentlemen. Goff or Purdy, which is a better story? That's a good question. I would have to say, I don't think it's about the better story, right? Because I don't think anybody's better than anybody story-wise. I think it's really about the heart, the grit, the determination to go out there and win. That's what creates the story. You know, I think that's the reality of it. That's what creates the story. Lions are hungry and will have the Niners for dinner. All right. What's up, Life? Life in the house. What up with you? Let's go. Montana in the house. Can the Lions win under or 49ers money line over? Well, I think 49ers take it. That was my prediction. I think 49ers take it. And I'm thinking if it's a defensive battle, it may be the under. This may be an under day on both sides for sure. Shout out to JJ. What's going on with you? This is good evening. Listening to you while I have a salad of spring mix with chicken, mushrooms, and zucchini for dinner. Get well soon. That sounds good, JJ. Might have to go there with a little spring mix with some chicken and mushrooms and some zucchini. Little lemon pepper seasoning on there. I like it. All right. As we have the flyover with the Jets. And we'll prepare here to get started with these Lions and 49ers. Is Debo playing today? He is playing. Lions winning the Super Bowl would be such an incredible story. Yeah. I mean, there's, a lot of history being wrote right now for sure. That is for sure. Shout out to Poncho. Says thanks for streaming the games today. Even feeling under the weather. You right? Yeah, man. You guys know I don't make many excuses. I'll be tired later for it, but it's all good. Shout out to O'Reilly coming through with the $2 super chat. Says have some faith in your own team, people. That's a huge statement, without a doubt. Shout out to Joyce B. Says playing with house money. That's the way to do it. Get up big. Pocket what you brought in. Pocket half. Play the rest of the house money. That's how you do it. Brian Branch will get an interception. We'll see, man. Listen, there's teams that know how to get the stop and know how to put that pressure on Purdy. And hopefully we see that. Hopefully we can see that tonight. And, the tape is there. Last year, teams didn't have the tape on Purdy. Now you got the tape on him. So you can game plan around him efficiently and effectively. And we'll see how they address it. But on the flip side, 49ers defense is no joke. No joke. If, Goff has had trouble being in that pocket. And, he's not as mobile as you would like. So, he's going to have to play some serious ball, too. He's going to have to get rid of it, not make many mistakes if they're going to win this game for sure. That is for sure. What up, George? Says, I'm betting. Nah, I'm not mine. Not mine. You can bet yours. Put your house on it. Just as Becky, I would love to see that for Michigan. Fada says, might see Purdy get benched during the game. Wow. What's the odds on that? Purdy getting benched in the game. Darv says, Goff Prescott coming. Wow. You guys are savage. Margo says, 49ers Sing Hotel California getting out. Michelle says, let's go Brock. All right. So, 621 votes. Lions still holding it down as we prepare to get started. Shout out to Nick Westfall. What up, yo? Make sure you guys are hitting that like, that thumbs up. If we've got 621 votes, we should have 600 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up button. I do appreciate the love and support. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. Make sure you guys lock it in. Rabs is born in Detroit, spent years in the Bay. Who do I root for? That's a tough one. I feel like you're leaning more towards Lions though, because you was born in Detroit. It's just what it is. The hometown always reigns, no matter what. Life says Lions are a team of destiny, at least to go to the Super Bowl, then versus Kansas City. Yeah, you know, we could see that. We could see these Chiefs versus the Lions, and, you know, everybody thinking 49ers Ravens gets thrown off the bus. And I told people about that. Oh, Jay, the colors. Mason, what do they mean? And I'm like, well, there's multiple different ways you could spin that red and purple. Do you know how much money was lost on people betting that it was going to be the Ravens and the 49ers? Let's talk about that one in another topic, on another day. Here we go. As we prepare, these 49ers will be kicking off to the Lions. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. NFC Championship as we get started. And these Lions will take the ball first. They'll take it from the 25, 1st and 10. Here we go. Marty says Lions by 30. Wow. Okay. All right. Big Show Entertainment, yeah, man. A whole lot. A whole lot. Shout out to Tracy Ann, what up? What's going on with you? All right, here we go. Here we go. As we get set here. This is going to be a toss to the right. Pickup of about 6 yards. As Montgomery gets it going. It'll be 2nd down. Yo, the writer, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm all right. Pork Chop says 49ers are mid. The Chiefs are the best. Shout out to you, Henry Plays. They're doing good. They're doing good. They're going to another Super Bowl. Here we go. 2nd and 6 for these Lions. 13 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Handoff up the middle. Nice move as Montgomery gets it going on a nice run. He'll pick up 15 yards as Detroit gets to their 44. 1st and 10. Thanks. Going to be a good one. Going to be a good time. Let's go. Niners got robbed last time 49ers played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Interesting. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 15 seconds on the play clock. We have motion. Snap is off. Play fake. Goff throws left side. It's going to be caught by Laporta as he'll get a nice gain. 14 yards. Another 1st and 10. Lions making it look easy, moving this ball as they get to the 49ers 42. It'll be 1st and 10. 1st and 10. What are you watching it on? Fox. It's on Fox. Porchop says, a good day today for NFL football. That is a fact. Sunday, championships, football. Here we go, 1st and 10. This is going to be a fake. Nice reverse to the right side. Plenty of space here. Still going. Williams on his feet. Stays there. Touchdown for these Lions. What a way to start. Jamison Williams with a 42-yard run in for the touchdown. And that's how you start it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you start the game. Touchdown for these Lions. Quick shout out to Epic Battle for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. As they'll go ahead and kick the extra point. It is up. It is good. And these Lions will strike first, 7-0, with 13 minutes and 18 seconds left in this first quarter. There it is. +7 Lions. Shout out to you, Shakespeare. Rice Hunter says, hey, Jay, do you think the Bills will trade away Diggs? Someone mentioned that earlier. I'm not sure. I mean, he's still got time on his contract and, still a ton of money involved. But I think if the Bills get rid of him, they'll have $18 million in cap space. So there's a lot to discuss about it. I'll tell you who I do think will probably be gone. I think Von Miller's gone. I think it's time for him to go. I just don't think he's the right fit for the team anymore, as he hasn't been productive. And unfortunately, I just think, he's crossed that road to where, he doesn't have that fight in him anymore to be a leader on the team. Shout out to Mir says, who do you think will make a better game versus Kansas City? That's a good one. So it's two parts to it because the 49ers have the weapons, right? The 49ers have the weapons, and at the end of the day, it could be a tough fight for the Chiefs. On the flip side, the Lions and their defense, that would make it interesting because, yes, the Lions do have a strong offense, but the defense gets tricky sometimes as far as letting other teams run up the score. So it could, on both sides. If I had to choose, though, I think the best game that you get would probably be Lions KC for sure. Shout out to Frederica coming through with a $20 super chat. Says, what's good, Jay and the Rich Gang? Still my Ravens, win, loss, or draw. Said it with my chest. Let's see how they use this loss against Lamar. Yeah, they've already been talking about Lamar. And, we'll probably address this tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Tuesday, because I got some family stuff I got to take care of tomorrow. Tuesday, we'll address it. We'll break things down before the Super Bowl. But there's a lot to talk about, for sure. Shout out to you, Frederica. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $20 super chat. It is
What's
much,
good, Jay
much
and Wrench
appreciated.
Gang? Still
We're in a timeout commercial break.
/L/or draw said with my chest.
Lions strike, 42-yard run-in by Williams. 7-0. 7-0. 2,191 viewers in the house. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream, as these 49ers will now take the ball over with 13 minutes and 18 seconds left in this first quarter. Ryan says, I'm hot. I'm mad. Well, you got to shake it off, Ryan. You got to shake it off, my friend. As this is going to be a touchback. And here we go. Grew up in East Bay, but rooting for Lions. Makes San Francisco cry. Shout out to you, Zeb. Says Ryan better. Shout out to you, Luton. All right, everybody. We'll see what these 49ers can do now as they'll get the ball here at their 25, 1st and 10. And here we go. Here we go. Willie Jennings. What's up, man? Willie Jennings in the house. All right, Brock under center calls for a motion. And this is going to be a handoff to McCaffrey. Hits that middle, picks up a yard. Good defense by this Lions as they start off strong. 1 yard in the run. It's going to be 2nd and 9. Quick shout out to Tommy the Plumber for subscribing, as well as Epic Battle Kill for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers. 2nd and 9. Here we go. So yeah, see, Purdy is young greenhorn. He's on his second season. Veteran Jared Goff has been into a Super Bowl before. Lions are going to win tonight. All right. As Purdy, quick throw, batted, incomplete. We've talked about this time and time again. You put your hands up, you will bat that ball down because he throws the ball low. He can't throw over that line. That's his biggest problem. And unfortunately, if he's pressured, he's going to pass that ball and not realize that he needs to get it over this line. Those guys are putting their hands up. They're bringing that pressure. You got to throw that ball over their arms. Brock, here we go. 3rd and 9. Snap is off. They bring the blitz. Purdy throws. That's going to be caught. Nice catch by Ayuk. That's going to be 11 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 37 as 49ers get the first down. Sparktabulous, what up? Says, what up, Jay? I believe the 49ers would love a rematch against the Chiefs. I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would. Without a doubt. 1st and 10, here we go. Here we go. As CMC motions. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Purdy throws deep. That's going to be picked off. Oh, it's broken up at the last second. Good job by Ayuk. That ball just sailed. And unfortunately, Sutton had Ayuk beat. And that should have been an easy pick. Fortunately, Ayuk was able to play some defense and knock away that ball. Because that could have been real bad. As that'll lead to an incomplete. 2nd and 10. There's the Purdy we all know throwing picks. Well, he didn't throw the pick, but it was a bad throw for sure. 2nd and 10. Purdy under center. Drops back, has time, throws deep, takes a big hit, but gets it to Samuel. And Samuel pick up 15 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Lions 48. Lions 48. Stand in that pocket, taking the hit. I like it. The kid's got heart. Gets it to Samuel. Makes a good play on the ball. And that'll be a 1st down. Quick shout out to Nick Rocker as well as Kevin and Rich for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Here we go. 1st and 10. 9 seconds on the play clock. Hughes check motions. Purdy calls for an audible. They're not going to get this off in time. They do. Toss to McCaffrey on the left side. Makes a nice cut, but only pick up about a yard or two. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 46. Clayton says, I feel like this will be a high-scoring game. Purdy is him. Okay. Shout out to you, Bryce. You see, Purdy is 24 and a greenhorn. Veteran Goff is 29 and has been into the Super Bowl before. Lions are going to win tonight. It's all about who has the most experience. I wouldn't go that far into it. You know, I think talent, a little bit of luck. You know, obviously experience needs to be there, but that's not the end-all, be-all for sure. As this is going to be a run here by CMC, pickup of 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. As Barnes for Detroit is injured on the play. It says Lions have never been to the Super Bowl. I hope they win. Okay. You make it sound like you're on the Lions side, my friend. Explain how. Tell me how. Purdy definitely is not him. Green Bay lost in final. San Francisco score by following CMC to run up to the point Green Bay contained the run. That is the key, San Francisco running game. That's a fact. I thought I heard that earlier today, so I'm pulling for him. This is hard to do, Jay. Just a tiny bit. Watch chat here with my San Francisco and Detroit childhood friends. That's how it goes. Shout out to Wayne Berry coming through with the $2 super chat, showing the love, showing the support. Shout out to you, Wayne Berry. Thank you for the $2 donation, my friend. I do appreciate you. Also, quick shout out to Noble Hikes for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. With the young talent, the experience should be a coaching task. That's a fact. That is a fact. Devin says, shout out from Hawaii. Let's go. Hawaii in the house. We got another Hawaii in the house. All right. Your commentary is for the Lions? I'm confused. How is it for the Lions? Make it make sense. Tell me how. Tell me how. I've been calling this drive with the 49ers so far. How's it for the Lions? Kind of confused about that. Says Detroit going to the Super Bowl is a great story no matter what. Shout out to you, Marty. Much love, yo. Forrest Green, what up, man? What's going on with you? This game is played on dirt. Well, aren't they all? Aren't they all, my friend? We're in a quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are hilarious. Grand Funk Railroad, great band. Preston says, yep, he's for the Lions. Did you watch the prediction video? I don't think you watched the prediction video. The Lion of Judah will prevail. Okay, all right. We're in a timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. For some reason, someone's saying that I'm calling the game for the Lions when I've been highly unbiased, and I didn't pick the Lions to win. My prediction was the 49ers, which is, actually kind of crazy. So how could I be calling the game for the Lions? Nor am I calling the game for the 49ers. I'm calling an unbiased football game here. But here we go. Here we go. Shout out to you, Brian. 3rd and 3, as this is going to be a handoff to CMC up the middle. And he'll pick up 7 yards on the run. It's going to be 1st and 10 as these 49ers get it going. First down, 49ers. Super Bowl Chiefs, yeah, man. I watched prediction video and how you said everything is rigged. Yes, I did. Yours was the Ravens. I never said everything was rigged, but I did pick the Ravens, yeah. Yeah, I never said everything was rigged. You really didn't listen. Some of y'all gotta really, really listen. Here we go. This is gonna be a toss to the right side as CMC is gonna lose a yard here. It's gonna be 2nd and 10. We had talked about how people were saying the game was rigged and that I wasn't gonna address it anymore because it's became a moot point. But I never said anything was. If the Bills ain't playing, Jay is unbiased. That is a fact. That is a fact. 49ers and Purdy need to target Kittle more. I think great teams have a great tight end, but I feel Purdy and Kittle need a better connection, and they would open the field up big time. I do agree. As it's 2nd and 11. Purdy's under center, 4 seconds on the play clock. Quick throw, batted, incomplete. And every time that ball gets batted, you just sit there for a second and hold your breath because anybody can come up with it. It's going to lead to 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11. I'm not saying it was rigged. You were saying how you. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Shout out to you, Yapper. Some hear you but don't listen because they are listening for what they want to hear. That's true. Which I did have a question I wanted to ask, and this is a simple yes or no. Do you think that I'm against your team when I predict these games? As McCaffrey's going to catch this, he'll be short, he'll pick up 5 yards, it's going to be 4th and 6. That's a legit question. Do you think I'm against your team or that I hate your team when I predict the opposite team winning? That's a good question. I want to know. Drop it in the chat. Simple yes or no. There's no wrong answer. I'm not going to get mad at you, nothing like that. There's no wrong answer. I just want to know, see how some of you feel. Jacob says, as a Chiefs fan, yes. Okay. No way. No skill issue. Kick is up. And that is going to be no good. They'll miss the field goal. Oh, no. So 49ers will miss the field goal. And this score will stay at 7-0. 7-0. You're always against my Bills, Jay. Preston says, yep. Steve says, no way. Tyrone says, absolutely. I love both teams. I was a Ravens fan, but I voted Chiefs. No, I think that's your opinion. Says, Moody sucks. Man, I just want to see Detroit in their drought. You're just calling the game. One job. No good. Holy moly. So, yeah. At the end of the day, obviously Moody missed a field goal, so now it's still 7-0. It's 7 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first quarter. The reality is this. I'm not picking a team because I don't like this team or I want this team to win more than the other. When I'm picking a team, and I show you guys how I pick my teams when I do my predictions. So when I'm going through the stats and I'm going through scores and I'm going through who's been productive and who hasn't been productive and who's taken sacks and who's been excelling in their career, that's how I make my predictions. Some of them have been great. Some of them have been bad. But at the end of the day, I never make a prediction thinking like, oh, I want this team to win because I hate that team. So, and it's funny because I'll get certain people that hit me up like, yo, Jay, why did you pick that team? And it's like, I went through the stats and this team had the edge. Or I went through the analytics and this team had the edge. And that's how I make my predictions. It has nothing to do with being biased. It ain't got nothing to do with hating nobody's team. All teams matter. WC says you picked against the Chiefs constantly. And I've been right constantly. Just like I picked against the Eagles. And I was right constantly. But you know what I don't get credit for? Everyone talks about when I'm wrong. But I don't get credit when I'm right. Some people do give me credit, but the majority, when I'm wrong, the majority comes out and cooks me. But when I'm right, it sprinkles. It's like one or two. You were right, Jay. Yeah, man, you said that. Just like when I called the Bucks and the Eagles. Jay, you're out of your mind. It's never going to happen. I said the Bucks would blow out the Eagles for a prediction. You know what nobody said? You were right, Jay. Nobody said that. But here we go. We'll get into it. 1st and 10. For these Lions, they get it back. Goff under center. We have motion. Play fake. Drops back. Has time. Quick throw. This is going to be Laporta picking up about 6-7 yards. It'll be second down. Shout out to Rab. Much love, yo. People take things too personally. Now that's a big problem. Well, you know what? I respect it. I do, because I'll tell you this. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of time that goes into these teams. And, it's hard to look outside the box, And it was the same thing for me. As this is going to be a nice run here by Gibbs for 7 yards. It'll be a first down for these Lions. It was the same thing for me for a while. I was heavy. Yeah, my Bills, they're going to go out there and win every game. But when I started doing this and taking it serious, I realized that I couldn't be biased. I had to look at things from a stats point of view, from a team point of view, and understand who was better, who was bad, who's going to do what, who's going to have a breakout game, a breakout season, all that stuff. And, that's why we're here today, and that's why this community has been so great, and that's why we have fans from all 32 teams, because I cover all 32 teams. So there you go. Peter says, I gave you credit, Jay. Being a Bucks fan helped. Shout out to you, Peter. Hopefully they make some good decisions as far as for defense, because that's what they really need. But yeah, man. Shout out to you. Here we go. 2nd and 6. 10 seconds on the play clock. Goff directing traffic. And here we go. Snap is off. Play fake. Goff has all the time in the world. Quick throw. This is going to be caught. Nice move. And that's going to be 14 yards for Montgomery as they'll get to the 31. 1st and 10. Shout out to you, Tommy. Much love, yo. Let's go. Can Lions make it 14-0? It's possible. It's possible. Jay, is obvious they aren't watching the prediction videos. You put a lot of work and time into it. Exactly. I'm not just out here spewing nonsense. As this is going to be short pressure for Goff there. Made him throw incomplete. And this will lead to 2nd and 10. You know, I hold myself accountable when I'm wrong. I say when I made a bad pick. But, you know, the way that these games go, and especially this year, it's been difficult for the most part. It's been difficult. There's nobody that's win 100% this year. Nobody can say they win 100% this year. There's been some solid times you're like, yeah, I know this team's going to win. And they went out there and get blowed out. But here we go, 2nd and 10. As this is going to be a run here by Gibbs for a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9 at the 30 now. 3rd down. I was a Patriots fan, then Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers, so I went a Buccaneers fan. Then he retired, so I went to a gambling fan. Guarantee says this is my first time seeing Jay without a hat. Really? Come on now. 3rd and 9. Here we go. 10 seconds on the play clock. Goff back in the shotgun. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Quick throw out to the flat. Nice catch. Nice movement here. And that's going to be another 1st down for these Lions as St. Brown gets involved for 13 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 at the San Francisco 17. All right. Do you remember me from the Alabama and Michigan game? Yeah, shout out to you, Ryder. I remember a name like Ryder. There's a lot of people in here for that stream, though. We had like 14,000 people for that game. It was crazy. Here we go. 1st and 10. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Goff looking. Throws short, incomplete. 2nd and 10. MCM says, I'm so with you. I used to let my team is losing ruin my mood, but now I just have fun with it. I get a little bummed for a while, but then I just let it go. Yeah, you know, that was one of the big things about being a Bills fan. You know, watching them go through season after season and heartbreak after heartbreak. You know, there's 2 things you can do about it. You can hope for the best and expect the worst, or you can sit there and really, 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 you know, think and believe that, you know, they're going to go out there and this is the year and get heartbroken. It's just a reality. But that goes for every team, you know. As Gibbs is going to get this run here for 10 yards, it's going to be 1st and goal now at the 7. That goes for any team. You know, look at the Browns fans. Look at the Lions fans, right? This is the best team that the Lions have had in decades. And, you know, they're loving it. If anyone deserves it, it's the Lions fans right now for sure. Quick shout out to Gay Smasher coming through with the $5 super chat. Says chicken wing money with blue cheese. Shout out to you, Gay Smasher. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the $5 donation. Let's go. 1st and goal. 2 seconds on the play clock. Handoff up the middle. Fighting. Going to be just short. Maybe a yard short as they'll get to about the 1 here. And it'll be 2nd and goal for the Lions. They're trying to add on to these 7 points. Keep giving your all to the fans. You make one reply a meaningful moment. You're a true one, Jay. Yeah, man, without a doubt. You know, like I told you guys before, it doesn't matter if we hit 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. No matter how crazy the chat gets, I'm always going to treat everybody with respect. I'm always going to try to acknowledge everybody and know that, you know, their voice is heard as long as it makes sense. As they're going to run in here and get this touchdown. And that's going to be another touchdown for these Lions as Montgomery runs in for the 1 yard carry. Lions making it look interesting, going up 14-0, pending the extra point. Okay, maybe I was wrong about the Lions. Listen, I tried telling people at the beginning of the year, I said the Lions were Super Bowl contenders. A lot of people, you know, said, Jay, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. You know, Jared Goff, he's not ready. And then there were some people that were like, yeah, it makes sense. And here we are in the NFC Championship, and these lines are up 14-0. Like I said, there's been some stuff that I've been absolutely great about and that I foreseen, and there's been some stuff that I've been bad about. But guess what? These lines are up 14-0, looking like Super Bowl contenders. A lot of time left. 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in this first quarter as we take a quick timeout. Commercial break. Detroit looks good. That is a fact. Quick shout out to Mr. Nice Guy for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not, make sure that you do hit that like, hit that thumbs up button. I do appreciate the support. Also, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. Says, is San Francisco playing 4 down linesmen? Yeah. Let's go, Jared Goff and the Lions. They look like the Wolverines and making it look easy. That kind of attitude is what keeps me coming back to the channel, Jay. It makes for a good atmosphere, without a doubt. Like I always tell you guys, we have one of the best communities on YouTube, hands down. I don't care what the other guys are doing. I know what we're doing. I know what we've created over here, and it's always been a great time. And it's gonna be that. When you're consistent and you do something that you believe in, it doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. Without a doubt. Shout out to Carlos says, hey Jay, me and my kids are from Utica. What are the chances you would ever broadcast live from a Bills game so I can say I was there? By the way, my kids say she wants both of your cats. We could probably figure out the live Bills game thing, but the cats can't go anywhere, yo. The cats can't go anywhere. Shout out to Malik for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Always a good time. Always a good time. We're at a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. The goal is 1,000. 1,000 likes, 1,000 thumbs up as we get through this first quarter here. Score is 14-0. Interesting start. This 49ers have had a rough go at it. But the Lions have been dominating. They've been controlling the time on the clock. They've been controlling the time of possession. And they've got 14 points. This thing could get out of hand fast if these 49ers don't figure it out soon. But here we go. Here we go. Boy, were they wrong, Jay. You make a lot of great choices. Yeah, like I said, there's been some bad ones. And there's been some good ones. And there's been some great ones. It's just the name of the game. You're not going to get everything right. If that's the case, everybody would be billionaires because, FanDuel wouldn't make any money. And that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. I would imagine your cats picked the Lions. I assume they did. I assume they did. It doesn't matter if the Bills are playing or not. I will watch Jay before anyone else. Shout out to you, Tom Star. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being here, man. Tom Star, one of the day ones. Here we go. 1st and 10. As we have motion. Snap is off. They hit Samuel on the left side. He tries to hit that edge. He does. And he'll pick up a nice chunky yardage, 6 yards. It looked like he wasn't going to get anything, but it'll be 2nd and 4 as we approach the 2-minute mark in this first quarter. What up, Lucky? Shout out to you, man. Who is your all-time favorite player? Joe Montana. I knew that the Lions would win, but it looks like at least 35-0. Nah, these 49ers are going to put some points up now. As Purdy drops back in trouble. Throws deep. That's going to be high, but it's caught. Big play here as Juszczyk gets involved. That's going to be 23 yards as they'll get down to the Lions 46. It'll be 1st and 10. I knew that the Lions would win, but it looks like... Oh, I already read that. All right. Says Lions don't play dirty. They play football. Well, you know, I mean that's how you got to do it. Jay, who used to call the paper lions? That's immortal. That was immortal Sting. He used to call these lions the paper lions. He apologized though. He apologized. He took accountability. You know, that's all it's about. That's all it's about. He took accountability. He no longer calls these lions the paper lions. All-time favorite player, Walter Payton. One of the best. For sure. Without a doubt, one of the best. 2nd and 6 for these 49ers as we approach the 55-second mark. This has been a long first quarter for sure. As we have Samuel motion, handoff CMC up the middle. And he'll pick up about 4 on the carry. It'll be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. We all know Detroit's secondary is the weak spot and deep throws to the edges. The problem is whether or not Purdy can do it. Because this Lions defense has brought the pain and the pressure for sure. Quick shout out to Michael Stoddard for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Michael. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. 3rd and 2. Here we go. As this is going to be a handoff. McCaffrey up the middle as he fights forward and picks up 6 yards. That'll be a first down. And that will take us all the way down to the end of the first quarter where it's 14-0, ladies and gentlemen. Strong start for these Lions as we take a quick timeout, commercial break. Tom says, Joe Montana used to be my favorite player before Jim Kelly came to the Bills. Yeah, Jim's up there. But, you know, Joe was special. You know, Joe's 1. I probably have, you know, Kelly at my 2. Just because of what he meant to the organization and the franchise and, you know, just the Bills Mafia, especially, you know, in the 90s. And what he still does. He still does a lot for the community. He definitely looks out. Shout out to you, Trent. What up, man? What's going on with you? Harry, what up, man? What's going on? Ladies and gentlemen, 3,034 viewers. Make sure that you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. Also, if you have not, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream all the way through the Super Bowl. Make sure you guys lock it in. Quick shout out to Vaughn coming through with the $5 donation. Thanks a lot, Vaughn. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the $5 donation. Much appreciated. Also, shout outs to Mark Winterland for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Carl says, in your non-biased opinion, who do you think was the top quarterback this year? Send help. My kid is planning to steal your cats. Good luck. Best quarterback this year? What are we going by? Are we just going by stats? Or are you going to you want to go by who I just feel? Because when you say something like non-biased, that means you have to go by stats. And that means you have to go by the person who was basically number 1 across the board. And there's only one person who that was, and that's Brock Purdy. I mean, that's it. My favorite player has been Bruce Smith forever. Shout out to you, Bills babe in the house. CJ Shroud, I have dibs on Kitty. You guys cannot have the cats. The cats are not for sale. They cannot be taken. They will not be gifted. These are family members. We don't give away family members. All right, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10 for these 49ers. They're at the 33. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Quick throw. Left side, McCaffrey breaking a tackle. Still on his feet, staying in. Still going. Trying to get there. And this will be a huge gain of 28. It'll be 1st and goal at the 5 for these 49ers. Shout out to you, James Walker. What up, yo? What's going on with you? Shroud #1 this season? I mean, the #1 rookie, yeah, sure. I'll give you that. How are you watching the game? The Fox. It's on Fox, bro. Here we go. First and goal. This is going to be a little handoff there to use check. He'll pick up 4 yards. Looks like 3-4 yards. It'll be second and goal. Second and goal. Thanks a lot, William. Shout out to you, man. Let's go. I agree CJ Stroud should get the MVP. What? Why? He played good, but did he put up MVP stats? All right, here we go. Second and goal. As Samuel motions. 8 seconds on the play clock. Handoff to McCaffrey. Right up the gut. And that's going to be a touchdown for these 49ers. They will answer, ladies and gentlemen. They will answer and make this a 1-score game. Says that's the first and last touchdown the Niners have this whole game. You only give them 7? You only give them 7? As the extra point is up, it is good. Score is now 14-7, ladies and gentlemen. 14-7 as we take a quick timeout commercial break. Quick timeout. Says, okay, if I got the script right, then the Niners score now, then never do the rest of the game like the Ravens did. Wow. So you got the script, huh? My Ravens lost. But what is it we have to move on? I mean, you could break it down, you could talk about it no matter how you go through it. After all the podcasts, all the analytics, all the analysis, the reality is this. They didn't score. They had no offense. That's it. Peanut says, who's your favorite running back? That's a good one. Favorite running back? You mean like overall or like who's in the league right now? Because that's a good question. Praying for a Niners victory, but ESPN having them as a 55% favorites to win. Being down 7 is crazy disrespect. I mean, they're down 14. Well, it was 14-0. Right? It was 14-0. Now it's 14-7. So it's not disrespect. It's actually what it should be. For sure. We talking all-time running back or new? That's what I'm saying. Which one we talking about? Which one are we talking about? Shout out to Jeff King, his brother. I wouldn't even acknowledge the script comments. Yeah, you know. They just keep calling me. Shout out to New Jack City. Remember that, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that, New Jack City?
What about it?
They just keep calling me. They just keep calling me. Yeah. Shout out to you, Jeff. Much love, man. Bo Jackson was definitely special for sure. What does Gibbs do in this game? He showed up a few times. He's been in the rotation for sure. He's been in the rotation. If we're talking all time, Emmitt Smith. Yeah, Emmitt was a different animal for sure. Without a doubt. Quick shout out to Cash Cart 1 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Here we go. As this is going to be kicked back to the 49ers. Sorry, the Lions. I apologize. Kick back to the Lions. And we'll see if they can add on to this 14 lead. Barry, best running back ever, retired too early. I remember that. It hurt. Barry was nice. Earl Campbell. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tony Dorsett. Shout out to you, Tactical. What up, yo? There's a lot. There's a lot. A lot of people like to forget about Sony Michel. I thought Sony Michel was definitely, great in his time. As this is going to be a nice run here for Montgomery as he gets going. He gets 14 yards on the carry. Be 1st and 10 here at the Lions 39. Lions 39. Clippers crushed my Celtics last night. Yeah, what about Luka putting up 73? And then Booker putting up 60 and losing. That's crazy. I can't wait till we get into college basketball and into the NBA for sure. But here we go, 1st and 10. As this is going to be a toss. No, it's a fake. Goff gets it back, throws a wobbly pass. As that's going to be incomplete. I don't think he was ready for it. But it's going to lead to 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Cardell, Sony Michel, question mark him. Sony Michel was nice. Go back and look at the tape. See, you sent that question mark because you don't know. Go look at the tape. Sony Michel was nice back in his day. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Carlos Hyde. Some of you forgot about Carlos Hyde. He was another one that was nice. He played for the 49ers. 2nd and 10. Goff throws deep, high, but it's caught. No, he dropped it at the last second. St. Brown couldn't hold on, and this will lead to an incomplete 3rd and 10. OJ, the Juice, Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, Earl Campbell, without a doubt. Can't talk running back without mentioning Thurman Thomas. Yeah, without a doubt. You know? So many. So many. Here we go, 3rd and 10. As we have motion, Goff directing traffic. 6 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Quick throw. That's going to be caught. St. Brown fighting for the 1st down. Gets it after picking up 11 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 50. Shout out to you, Faded. Ravens are thought to be the best team in the NFL. They were coming into the game against the Chiefs. They were. Marshawn Lynch, yeah. Frank Gore, oh yeah. People forget about Frank Gore. But he quietly holds one of the biggest records in the NFL right now. As this is going to be tossed to Montgomery on the right side, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Or, I'm sorry, he's number 4 for one of the biggest records in the NFL right now. Shout out to you, Joy. What up, yo? What's going on with you? My prediction was for the 49ers. That was my prediction. So here we go. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Snap is off. Pressure comes. And Goff goes down. He gets ripped down by Bosa. Bosa's showing up. We haven't seen much of him. He shows up in this game. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and 15 at the Lions 45. The Lions 45. Jim Brown just hurt people when they tried to tackle him. Jim Brown was a different animal, my friend, for sure. That is for sure. So here we go, 3rd and 15 now. 3rd and 15. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Goff throws low, but it's caught. And that's going to be a pickup of 9 yards. They'll get to the San Francisco 46. We'll see how they decide to play this here. But Greenlaw looks to be hurt for these 49ers, unfortunately. As he tried to tackle a lot of player. but he does come off the field. They'll have to check him out. Assuming he may just have the wind knocked out of him. Unfortunately. So these Lions will go ahead and punt back to the 49ers after they put on some strong defense here. And we'll see if they can tie this thing up. Lamar will never make a Super Bowl. Well, you know, he got to a championship, right? It's close. It's only one game away. So you never know. But here we go, 4th and 6. Lions will punt. Kick is off. And here we go. It's going to be a fair catch for the 49ers at the 11. And that's where they will take it with 10 minutes and 17 seconds left in this second quarter. Quick shout out to JJ. Coming through with a $7 super chat. Says, thanks, Jay. Wouldn't be able to hear the game without you. Feel better soon. Thanks a lot, JJ. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate you. Let's keep it going. And I wouldn't be here without you guys, so it's a mutual effort. Wendy says, hey, Jay, I'm back spending the day with y'all. I've recovered for the Ravens' heartbreaking loss. I'm on the whoever on this game. They're both worthy. Yeah, they're both worthy. That's for sure. That is for sure. As it's 14-7. 49ers defense put up a strong fight, and they will get the ball back. They'll have it at their 12 after this quick commercial break timeout. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. The next goal is 1,000 likes, ladies and gentlemen. 1,000 thumbs up. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Also, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. What are we at? What are we at as far as subscribers? We're at 71,428.
Thanks, Jay. Wouldn't be able to hear the game without you. Feel better soon.
We need 572 more to get to 72,000. So let's keep it going. Make sure you subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications, and we'll get you guys locked in. I will be streaming the Super Bowl in February. We'll start getting into some college basketball, and that's how we'll keep it rolling. That's how we'll keep it rolling. Regular season Lamar? Well, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, I think it boils down to whether or not he's going to learn from this experience, as well as Harbaugh. Because if you don't learn to make adjustments on the fly, you're eventually going to get figured out. And that's what happened today. Quick shout out to Calm Down Brown, as well as Amanda Sweet for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers if I did miss your name. Let's keep it going. I don't care who wins today, as long as the Chiefs lose the Super Bowl and they show Taylor Swift bawling her eyes out. You think she's going to cry? I don't think she's going to cry if they lose. Really? All right, here we go. 1st and 10 as we have motion. Snap is off. Purdy looks around and just checks it down to CMC, who gets 5 yards in the play. It'll be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Can't adjust when your quarterback can't see the field. Well, you have to. You got to do something. You got to work within their strengths and their weaknesses. Here we go. 2nd and 6. As this is going to be a reverse to Samuel as he hits that left side, cuts back in, still on his feet, breaking tackles. And he'll get a 1st down after picking up 7 yards. And they'll get to the 24. Says, I think the Chiefs will win because of her. About those ratings, fam. Well, you know, the ratings will be them getting to the Super Bowl, right? Ratings wouldn't be determined by the win. you've got Taylor Swift, you've got the Chiefs, you got the Swifties in the Super Bowl. So there you go. There you go. So here we go. Snap is off. Throws deep, incomplete. That was a way overthrown ball by Brock. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Shout out to you, Jackson. Much love, man. Much love. The WFC podcast says, as a Buffalo fan, the Chiefs kill me, but I absolutely think Mahomes is that dude. To be the best, you have to beat the best. Yeah, that's a fact. We've been talking about it all night. It's just the reality of it. You know, you can hate the guy, you can hate the team. The reality is this. You got to go out there and win. You got to go out there and beat them. And that's the only way to do it. So here we go. 2nd and 10 as we have motion. 3 seconds on the play clock. Pressure comes. Purdy in trouble. Throws high, incomplete. No flags. And this will lead to 3rd and 10. Clock stops at 8:47. Lamar didn't lose that game. Zay Flowers did, along with the penalties. I'm not going to put that game on Zay Flowers. You're going to put the game on a rookie? I mean, I said he would be the X factor, but come on now. There's a lot more than just Zay Flowers out there. It's not a one-man job. It's a team game. 3rd and 10. As Brock directing traffic. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Brock in trouble. Throws high. It's picked off. That is going to be picked off by Rodriguez and these Lions. Oh, my goodness. There is a flag. There is a flag. We'll have to see what's going on here, but there was a pick on this play. We'll have to see what the flag is about. Shout out to Peanut. What up, man? What's going on with you? David says Purdy is garbage when he's rushed. We've talked about it. We've talked about it. So let's see what this flag is about. Illegal blindside block. The interception will stand. Lions ball. They'll take it from the 46. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Still Lions ball. They'll take it from the 46. 1st and 10. They'll get called for an illegal block. Once again, we've talked about it time and time again. Purdy has to learn how to throw over that line. It's another tip ball. That's another tip ball that was picked off. And that's going to be his biggest qualm. That's going to be the biggest thing. If you can put that hand up, if you can tip that ball, it's almost guaranteed to get picked off. And that's why we're in the situation that we're in now. 1st and 10 at the 46 for these Lions. And here we go. As this is going to be a handoff to the right side. Can't get away. And that's going to be Gibbs going down, losing 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 15 now at the 49. Analytics are 100% for the Niners this game, but that's why I love football any given Sunday, baby. Gotta love the Lions. Here we go. Here we go. Zay Flowers fumble, taunting after big catch. That's one play. You want to talk about how many times Lamar Jackson bombed the ball, throwing 20, 30 yards to nobody? That adds to it, too. As this is going to be caught here by Laporta, he picks up 16 yards. This will be 1st and 10 at the 35 for these Lions. Says, by the way, I love your streams, Jay. Shout out to you, David. Much love, man. Let's go. 49ers got to wear the face mask. I didn't see that. But it's 1st and 10 here from the 35 for these Lions now. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in this second quarter. As Goff under center. It's going to be a handoff. Hits that right side. Picks up 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Good job on your show. Be listening to all the games you call. Shout out to you, Shatane. Thanks a lot, man. Good points. Yeah, I mean, you got to look at the thing at its entirety, right? If you want to blame the game on Flowers, then you got to blame the game on Odell Beckham dropping the ball. You got to blame the game on Lamar throwing 4 bombs that nobody could catch. You know, all that stuff. It's a team game. As this is going to be thrown, that's a laser to St. Brown. Huge pick of 17 yards. As these Lions are now back in the red zone here. 1st and 10 at the 15. What a throw in traffic by Goff as St. Brown gets it. We got to figure out food. Like soon. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah? All right. Really? That's what you're getting back? Well, round of applause to you. We going to Aruba. Let's go. We going to Aruba. This is going to be a nice run to the side. Touchdown by Gibbs. As that's a 15-yard run in. It'll be 20-7. 20-7. But no, that's really good, though. That's really good.
Hope I don't fuck it up, but
Yeah.
get the money.
As his Lions out directing traffic in San Fran. That is a fact. Shout out to you, Sassy. It says, yeah, it's hard to win when you have 95 yards and penalties. That's a fact. Kick is up. It is good. Score is now 21-7 with 5 minutes and 54 seconds left. Shout out to Purple. Says, I have a robot vacuum. Oh, you got the Roomba? Is that what it is? The Roomba? I was going to take a quick timeout commercial break. Mass says, OBJ, Von Miller's partner in crime with the fleecing. Listen, there's a lot of people that rob teams this season. We can talk about it. We can definitely talk about it. We can get into it. Matter of fact, that'll be a video that I do where we'll sit back and we'll talk about and address the players that got paid tons of money that didn't show up. And I'm just going to tell you guys right now, number 1 is going to be Deshaun Watson. He's going to be number 1. I'm out of the water. I got to get some water. Oh, man. All right, well, yeah, I'll get some more after the half. Says, I want the Lions to have a round 2 rematch against Kansas City Chiefs the way the NFL 2023 kickoff with regular season. You know what? You might be on to something. I'm not going to sit here and play into the script factor of it, but you might be on to something there. Because the Lions did beat the Chiefs in week 1, and we could have a Lions and Chiefs Super Bowl. How interesting would that be? How interesting would that be? Look at that. I didn't forget about it, but I didn't think about it that way. Wow, you're right. What if that set the tone? What if the red and blue was Kansas City and the Lions, or the red and that red and purple? Red and blue makes purple, right? I mean, that's first grade color stuff, right? This is why I don't get into that crazy stuff. We just gonna call a game. We just gonna call a game. Says, I'll probably cry if the Lions win, and they ain't even my team. Shout out to you, Gordo. I'm trying, man. I'm fighting through it. We'll be all right. I'm fighting through it for sure. Richard says, I must say that I've seen a lot of great quarterback plays, 72 and now Pat Mahomes. Without a doubt. Robert says, okay, you're stretching. Hey, I'm just saying, right? Ain't that what it is? Ain't that what it is? Ain't that what it is? All right, here we go. The Lions will send it back to the 49ers. They're up 21-7 with 5 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Babe, can you bring me a water? Thank you. It's going to be 1st and 10 here at the 25. Thank you. Conspiracy theory alive. Yeah, man. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for these 49ers. 10 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Quick throw, incomplete. Try to get it to McCaffrey. And this will lead to 2nd and 10. Lions watch party lit. Yeah, man. Jay assuming Lions win. Can KC outscore them, which is the only way Detroit loses? Well, considering that Kansas City put up 17, the Lions put up 21. So that answers your question right there. That answers your question right there. Lions got 21 right now in the 2nd quarter. Kansas City was held to 17 points all game. So here we go. As this is going to be McCaffrey to the left side. He gets taken down by Campbell. And that's going to be a huge stop, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down. Wow. Val, you might want to refresh. As Patrick Mahomes, who would cry about a football game, Captain Tear Duck himself. Oh, my goodness. You guys are hilarious. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Pressure comes. Purdy in trouble. Gets out of it. Runs to the left. Throws incomplete. Ayuk couldn't reel it in. And this will lead to 4th and 10 and a punt. Wow. We're having a wild moment, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody expected this. Nobody expected this. I'll tell you this right now. I thought the 49ers would do way better or be doing way better. And I think the reality is we're seeing postseason Brock. We're not going to discredit him being great on the field and having his moments. But this is what it's all about. Can you step up and rise to the occasion when it matters the most? Can you step up and rise to the occasion in an NFC Championship game when you're down 21-7? Lions defense is balling right now. Balling. Robert says, my Bucks played better than this. Niners are not good at coming from behind. We know that. We had that conversation before. Quick shout out to Gaming with K for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not, make sure that you do subscribe. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. Also, make sure you guys are hitting that like, that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. Since I woke up from a nap, I dreamed Detroit 31, San Francisco 27. Well, you got 21-7. They're getting the ball back with 4 minutes and 59 seconds left in this 2nd quarter. Kittle being shut down hurts Purdy big time. It's a fact. Quick shout out to Bridget for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Let's go. Shout out to all the new subscribers. If I did miss your name, we're in a quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. NFC Championship, these Lions and these 49ers. We got ourselves a game. For these Lions. Handling business. Shanahan has to go? Wow. That's a huge question mark. Taylor Swift versus Eminem. Halftime rap battle. Oh, my goodness. That's funny. That's very funny. Quick shout out to No Video Videos as well as Cousin Kid Perfect for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Make sure you guys are hitting that like, that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. The goal is 1,000, ladies and gentlemen. 1,000 likes, 1,000 thumbs up is our goal. So if you have not, make sure that you hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate it as we keep it going. Score is 21-7. Lions have got the ball back. Can they add on to this score? That is the question. Can they add on to this lead and keep their foot on the necks of these 49ers? We're at 715 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We need 270 now. 217 more likes. 270. I apologize. 270 more likes. 270 more thumbs up. I just need 207 of you to hit that thumbs up button, and we'll get to our next goal of 1,000. Let's make it happen. All right, 1st and 10 for these Lions. We got 4 minutes and 59 seconds left in this second quarter. Here we go. As we have motion. 15 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Handoff up the middle. As Montgomery gets it going, that's going to be a pick of maybe 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the 34. Shout out to Javion. Says, Chiefs taking it all. We'll see. We'll see. My West Coast family is heated right now, for real. There's a lot of angry people right now, for sure. Quick shout out to Nick Payne for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Nick Payne. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. All right, here we go. This is going to be another handoff as Montgomery gets 6 yards on the play. That's going to lead to another 1st down. And they'll get to the 40 clock rolls as we pass the 4-minute mark. So here's a real question. You know, you can yes or no in the chat. Did Kyle Shanahan underestimate this Lions offense? Drop it in the chat, yes or no. Did Kyle Shanahan underestimate this Lions offense? 1st and 10. This is going to be another handoff. Right side, Montgomery making moves as he'll pick up 9 yards on the run. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Cardell says, yes, he did. Yes. Yes, he did. Absolutely. Let's go. Shout out to Real Drago. What up? What up, though? Who said 49ers going to the Super Bowl and why lie about it? Shout out to you, Colton. 2nd and 1. Snap is off. Play fake. Goff throws high. Reels it in. Montgomery again as he picks up 6 yards. This will be 1st and 10 at the 45. Jeff, they weren't ready. Not at all. Shout out to you, Little Timmy. Thanks for subscribing, man. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to you, Little Timmy. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for these Lions. Old school fanatic, very much so. I think he did. I think he may have underestimated this Lions offense and this talent that they have brought to the table here. As this is going to be a handoff to Gibbs. He's going to lose a couple yards. And this will lead to 2nd and 12. And we'll go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. They traded for Chase Young. Where's the pressure? It's a good question. Quick shout out to Cassandra for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Cassandra. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers if I did miss your name. Because Niners are number 1 seed, the Lions didn't underestimate anything. It's a fact. They came in prepared, ready to go, fired up, and unfortunately, it's not looking good. It is not looking good for these 49ers right now. We're going to take a quick timeout, commercial break. Shout outs to Israel Heller, Evan Oswald for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to you, Joyce. Yeah, it's going to be a fun Super Bowl. I have a couple giveaways planned as well for the Super Bowl to show my appreciation to you guys. So, it's going to be fun for sure. Without a doubt. All those number 1 picks on Lions O-line. If Lions score here, it's a wrap. You think so? Who do you think is better, Laporta or Kincaid? That's a good one. That's a real good one, actually. Laporta or Kincaid? To be honest, from what I've seen, it's not far. It's really slim, but I got to give Laporta the edge. I just like, his ability to be physical, um, his speed. He's got the hands. I think Laporta, but just by an edge, because Kincaid is up there as well. He's been amazing. He's been great. You know, he has had his little issues with like drops and things like that, but Laporta has stepped up in a big way for this Lions team. So I'd have to give him the edge for sure. For sure. Shout out to Donnie, says, hey, bro, I said it earlier, but I can see you as a coach. The new Denzel from Remember the Titans. You are who we need right now. Hey, listen, man. I'm down to take that challenge. I'm down to see if it's something I could do. I never back away from a challenge. So it could be something, in the future. We'll see. Laporta's that guy. He is. He is. I've had a bunch of Laporta rookie cards. Everything that I put up sold within 2 or 3 days. The kid's hot. Laporta's hot. Everything that I put up. RPAs, rated rookies, whatever I put up for Laporta, it's been sold and gone within 48 hours. And he's showing it out on the field for sure. Showing it out on the field for sure. Purple, did you get your cards? You haven't told me nothing yet. Did you get your cards, Purple? Let me know. Drop it in the chat. 2nd and 12. Here we go. Here we go. As we have motion. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Goff throws deep. Incomplete. Try to get it to Laporta. Hey, Jay, give a shout out to my New York Knicks who destroyed the Nuggets and the Heat. Shout out to the Knicks. Music Nader says, great concept, my dude. Shout out to you, Music Nader. Welcome, man. Thank you for being here. Lions will lose to the Chiefs. We'll see. Quick shout out to Jimmy Steelman. I told you the other day, Jay. Did you tell me? Don't tell me I'm slipping. I don't think you told me you got them cards. I wanted to make sure you got them because I didn't see you say you did. But you did. You got them. 3rd and 12. This is going to be a handoff to Gibbs on the left side. Nice run. Picks up 13 yards, and that'll be 1st and 10 at the 34. Should the Lions sign Barry Sanders for one day so he has a chance to win a Super Bowl? No. I get why people are saying that, but that would set a terrible precedent for every team. Because if that's the case, every other team should sign old veterans and old legends just so they can get a ring. They had their time. Their time was over. Let these new guys who went out there and fought for it actually get their ring. So here we go. As Goff's going to go down, he gets sacked. It's going to be a loss of 8 yards, and they'll get pushed back to the 42 to be 2nd and 18. Purple says, Jay, I bought a portfolio for all the cards. When I get it, I will post it on IG, but yes. And I said thank you again. Okay, shout out to you, Purple. I just wanted to make sure you got them because like I said, I may have seen it, but you know how the chat goes. It just moves. So I just wanted to make sure again that you got it, and I'm glad you did. Shout out to you, Purple. I hope you enjoy the cards, and those are some great looking cards, especially that James Cook auto. That was a great pull that you got out of that box for sure. Let's go. My husband and I are enjoying the broadcast. Thanks so much. Shout out to you, Krista Lee. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Lee in the house. Let's go. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for being here. Daniel says, Jay, who was your favorite Jim Kelly era receiver? Andre Reed all day. Andre Reed. 2nd and 18 for these Lions as Goff takes a snap. This is going to be a handoff, and Gibbs will go nowhere. It'll be 3rd and 18 as we approach 1 minute and 38 seconds. As we speak, and as I have been saying for a while, Detroit offense is unstoppable. They're looking serious. They're looking serious for sure. Scores 21-7. Right now, it's 3rd and 18 at the 42. 49ers do take a timeout, stop the clock at 1 minute 38. You know, I do feel like Lions would just check it short here, try and pick up some yards and kick the field goal just to add to the lead. But they're doing a hell of a job. Lions are doing a hell of a job, and unfortunately, the offense for these 49ers, they're having a tough time at it. Here we go. Here we go. 3rd and 18. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Goff throws. That's going to be caught. St. Brown. Big first down, 23 yards. And he'll get this Lions team to the red zone, 1st and 20. Wow. They're smelling blood. This is the hunger. This is the fight. This is the determination that we talk about when it comes down to a team that knows they have one shot of getting to a Super Bowl. This is what you love to see. As it's going to be 1st and 10 for these Lions. Handoff, Gibbs up the middle. And he'll pick up about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Lions ain't playing. Lions ain't playing at all. Another huge first down. He's like, why'd you put me over here? He was scratching at the TV 2 seconds ago. Says, you best anybody by outscoring them. That's a fact. That is a fact. The fight, the hunger, the drive. Yes, it is. Hey, what are we doing? Food. Well, you got the special request mode going on right now. So what are we doing? All right, we'll go on DoorDash. Figure it out. All right. Barry Sanders with the coin toss. All right, St. Brown is going to town. Lions are hungry as ever. Healthy is when dinner is all around them. That is a fact. They did make an alternative Super Bowl scheme, which is blue and red. Is it really blue and red? It's still red and purple. They wouldn't change the scheme. Come on now. That'd be kind of ridiculous. Have Reed as well, but did like Don Beebe also. So 35 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 6 here as these Lions are at the 16. Trying to punch it in. Trying to punch it in. Lions are leading? Question mark. Nathan, you see this score. 21-7, my friend. 21-7, my friend. Shout out to you guys, all 4,000 of you in the house. Make sure that you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. I do appreciate each and every one of you rocking with us tonight. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream all the way through the Super Bowl. Lions up 21-7, looking to add to their lead. And here we go. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Goff in trouble. Throws end zone. Too much. That would have been a great catch, but it just sailed to the back of the end zone there. Wide open Gibbs. Couldn't reel it in. And that's going to lead to 3rd and 7 with 33 seconds on the clock. Come on, Jay. You know Kincaid ain't even close to Laporta. Put the bias on hold sometimes. Stop it. Cut it out. Ross's might cut the dreads if Lions win the Super Bowl. Really? Wow. Well, here we go. 3rd and 6. Yeah, he was wide open. As they go for it again. Quick throw. Out of bounds. 1st down. St. Brown is something special in this game. It is just, he's everywhere. It doesn't matter where he is on the field. He's catching that ball, and he's getting the 1st down. Very, very amazing to see this. 1st and goal at the 7 here. Quick shout out to Adam Birmingham, as well as Stacy Meisner for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers. If you have not, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications. 1st and goal as Goff drops back, throws inside right corner, incomplete. Tried to hit Laporta, who was double covered. It'll be 2nd and goal with 24 seconds on the clock. Can we see the soon-to-be Mrs. Reason get her back for together pick? 49ers DC needs to be fired when this game is over. Wow. Already calling for firings, huh? You guys are hilarious. 28-7 sounds great. Shout out to you, Chad. Well, here we go. 2nd and goal. Handoff up the middle. And it's going to go nowhere for Gibbs. In fact, it's probably going to be a loss of a yard here. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 6. 17 seconds on the clock. I mean, you know, tacos or something. You know, if that works. Right? Can you do tacos? Is this comeback setup? I don't think it's comeback setup. Without a doubt. You got to remember early season, Dorsey didn't want to use Kincaid after he was gone. Kincaid was number 2 target for the rest of the season. That's a fact. 3rd and goal. Here we go. As this is going to be Goff, throws it to the left side, tries to get some space. It's going to be short. So here's a question. Do you go for this? It's 4th and goal at the 3, or do you just take the field goal? What's Dan Campbell going to do here? Yeah, whatever you want to do. Just order it. Yeah, just order it. Whatever you want to do. So agree? Yeah, what is he going to do here? Right? You're up 2 scores. How are you going to play this, Dan? We talked about this on the prediction video about making smart decisions. You're up 2 scores. If you kick the field goal, it's a 3-score game. Looks like they're going to bring out the kicker. All right. Jeff says go for it. Charlotte, take the 3. That's what I'm saying. Always take the points. This is the championship. You can't play with it. You got to take these points. Yeah, you got to take these points. Quick shout out to Kay, as well as Undead Militia for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. You take these points. You make this a 3-score game instead of risking it. And here we go. Kick is up. It is good. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. 24-7. 24-7. And these Lions have the lead. They're looking great. They're playing good football offensively, defensively. It's looking interesting. If they can keep up this intensity, they can keep up this pace, then you may see these Lions going to the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. You want to talk about a heartfelt moment. You want to talk about tears, and you want to talk about emotional. These Lions fans have been in the same situation like the Browns, the Bills, you name it. This is a very, very significant moment for these Lions, and if they can keep this up, they may end up going to the Super Bowl. Obviously, we still got a lot of football left to play. It's a 3-score game. San Francisco can light people up just like any other team. This game is far from over. But there's a lot of hope going on right now. There is a lot of hope going on right now, that is for sure. Kyle says it's not at all over. Without a doubt. So this is going to be taken here from the end zone. Cuts back in. And gets to the 35. Multiple flags come out. This is probably going to be for some kind of block or a hold. Quick shout out to Tech713 coming through with the $5 super chat. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Shout out to you, Tech713. Tech713. Thank you for the love. Shout out to you, Jeff. Says, tell him, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in regards to this game right now as far as emotions. You know, a lot of people, you know, you guys know I don't like to get into the whole emotional thing and all that kind of stuff. But that's just the reality of it. This means a lot to the Lions fan organization. So you can just tell, like, the atmosphere, the feel of some of these fans. They're loving this right now. And you know, if they can keep that consistency, we'll see. Will Shanahan make some adjustments going into this second half? Obviously, I do think he will. And it may become a game at some point. Or will we see these Lions keep their foot on their necks and keep running up the score? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Quick shout out to Maz8280 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Brock's just going to go ahead and down this, and we'll take it to halftime. And we'll just chop it up with you guys. We'll chop it up with you guys. Without a doubt. What are we doing?
You want like steak fajitas? We could share them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Steak fajitas. All the peppers and all that kind of stuff. No, I could do tomatoes on like a fajita because they're cooked. I just can't do raw. I hate raw tomatoes on sandwiches. You know that. The cooked ones is fine. Or if it's like diced, the diced ones. Yeah, those is fine. Henry says, as much as I'd like a game, let's go. Let's go. Shout out to you, Henry. Shout out to you, Alexa. All love you. Nathan says, I feel like if a hold is away from the play, they should just eat it. What was the cost?
I'm still getting there. Jesus.
Well, just let me know. Let's send it to you.
51. Well, that's with the tip that much. Like 49.
Valley, yes, we're eating fajitas tonight. Steak fajitas. What up, Jake?
Oh, my debit cards. I don't have.
Oh. You got. Okay. On Jim says tomatoes suck.
Just a little help for supper.
Raw ones do. On the I think it's the dresser. Grab my wallet, or it's in my. Yeah, it's on the dresser. I think. Like a lion. Yes, hungry like a lion. So, I just can't eat raw tomatoes. I hate the texture. But as long as they're cooked or, if they're diced, I can't eat like a sandwich with like a huge tomato. It's weird. It's weird. I just can't do it. So, yeah, here, just throw it on this. Yeah, they got to send me a new one. Hot sauce, yeah. Lions cannot run as well second half. San Francisco already adjusted. Lions cannot afford 3 and out first possession second half. It's a fact. Just got approved on the rental house, Jay. It's been a good day. Let's go, JF. Congratulations, man. Listen, it's been really, really tough for certain people to not only get houses but rentals. So congrats to you for making it happen. No, 5. Tomatoes are okay, depending on with that. I hate raw tomatoes, but yeah, I just can't do it. The raw tomatoes and like that, I just can't do it. Taylor says I can eat tomatoes like apples. Yeah, I can't. Yapper says, OMG, let's go Lions. I bet my money on Chiefs and Lions. Let's go. Look at you. All right. Quick shout out to Buck Freak as well as Angela Swint and I Show Fruins for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers. The score is 24-7. We're at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. We are at halftime. How long they say?
It said like 8:50.
Yeah. That's cool. That means I can just call the game, and then when I'm done, they'll still be good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Poncho says we want to see Mrs. Reason J, please. She's camera shy, yo. She's camera shy. I'm trying to figure out how to get the boxes. What you mean, Alicia? What kind of boxes you talking about? Thanks for streaming. Shout out to you, Priscilla. Let's go, Priscilla in the house. No BLT. I'll do a BL. I'll do a BL. Yeah, but no T. Without a doubt. Jalen says, "What is your team?" Bills Mafia, my friend. Bills Mafia. What up, Kyle? Shout out to you, man. Let's go. Nothing better than a sandwich with fresh tomato from the garden and mayo. Listen, yeah, some people love it. You know, I get it, but I just can't do it. Give me, if I gotta have extra stuff on the sandwich, give me, you know, two pickle slices, you know, in place of the tomato. Give me that instead. I'll rock with that. You know, I'll rock with that. It's not a BLT without the T. Well, just give me the BL. Give me the bacon lettuce and some mayo. And not a lot of mayo. Give me a little bit of mayo. I can't do a lot of mayo. You know. Shout out to you, Timothy. What up, yo? All the way from Nashville. Let's go, man. Timothy says, just saute the tomatoes in your bacon pan. It's the squishiness of it, right? You know that squish that you get? It's the same thing. Like, I don't like walking in slushy snow. I don't like that squish under my feet. I don't like the squish when I'm eating. I guess I have a sensory disorder. Is that's like a sensory thing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I don't like the squish when I walk in slushy snow. I don't like the squish when I eat a tomato. I just don't like it. Bacon, lettuce, and some more bacon. See, there you go. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. The squishiness and horrible taste. See, yeah. Deer steak and now homemade jerky. Nice. My girlfriend's obsessed with pickles. She eats them like a fiend. Yeah, I like pickles. Pickles are good, especially on a sandwich, without a doubt. Without a doubt. The sweet, fresh tomato. I grew up hating tomatoes, but then I had them on a gyro. Hero, I know. Don't come for me. I know it's a hero. I read things as they're spelled sometimes. What up, Jay and Bill's Mafia? Shout out to you, Chris. What up, man? What's going on with you? John says, what happened to the studio? Listen, I am the studio. No matter where I'm at is the studio. I could be calling the game on the beach right now. And guess what? We're still going to have a good time. I am the studio, my friend. Let's go. Rav says if Detroit got ahead of KC couldn't catch up from behind fast enough. Yeah, that's what's in question for sure. Bro, it's just called texture issues, which is sensory issues. Also, tomato are nightshades, which many people have allergic to them. Okay. So a texture issue is a sensory issue. Okay. Yeah. Quick shout out to Quaranzind for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Deborah says, we are the Niners. Don't test you. We will rebound. Watch Lions game. Not over yet. All right. Niners win. We'll see. We'll see. Shout out to you, Sabrina. What's going on with you? Mushrooms are good. Yeah, I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are great. For sure. What do you think Shanahan's game plan will be now? If it was me, I'm not even going to say what Kyle Shanahan's going to do because I don't know what he's going to do. I'll tell you what I'll do or what I would do. I would take the ball out of Brock's hand and I would let CMC run the offense. And I will let CMC run the offense and just keep running it down their throat. And it will be direct snaps to CMC and Samuel. Let them set the pace, wear down that defense. Once you wear down the defense, then you bring back in Purdy, let him go back in there, make the short throws on the slants, make him do the pass on the screens, and then that's how I would do it. I don't know how Shanahan's going to do it, but that's how I would do it. How many games have the 49ers won while trailing by more than one possession? I'm not sure. I don't think it's been a lot. I don't think it's been a lot. Super Bowl 58, Lions versus Chiefs. Lions win. That would be a moment in history. 58 years to win. The only good thing in the beginning of the season, Kansas City did have Reed showing out like he showed out for the rest of the season. Yeah. Do you like zucchini? Yeah, I like zucchini and squash. Yeah, that's good. A little fried zucchini. Bro, seriously, you need to visit Santa Rosa Island, Florida Beach. It's fluffy, white, squishy, like walking in baking soda. Really? Who wants to walk in baking soda? Or something that feels like baking soda? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Too much weight on Purdy? That's a fact. Shout out to you, Sports Lounge. You gotta take it off his shoulders. You know, you gotta use your veterans. Chris Jason, let's go Lions. Santa Rosa Beach, Florida. Let's go, Mike. Squishy. Yeah. All right. We're about to get into this second half. We're at 945 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We need 55. I need 55 of you to hit that like, hit that thumbs up, so we can get to that 1,000 likes. I do appreciate the support as we get through halftime. I do have to use the restroom before we get started here. So I'm just going to take a quick moment to use the restroom as we prepare to get started. And we'll get ready here for the third quarter. That's not it. All right. In cases, look, if you had one shot or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted in the moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? That's a great question. But I think you got to, really, really put it towards the right person, right? Because I think at the end of the day, when you have someone in this kind of situation, and especially just looking at it from a point of view of a Brock Purdy, right? This is Brock Purdy's moment, no bigger than it is for Jared Goff. But who's got the more experience? Who's got the better experience? That's going to be Jared Goff. And that's basically why we're seeing this go the way that it's going right now. Jared Goff wants it more.
You didn't get the reference from that?
What?
It's like an Eminem song.
Oh. I thought about it for a minute. I did pause on it. But you would get that it was an Eminem song. That's hilarious. Yes. Shout out to M for the M reference. Quick shout out to Teresa says, as I left church this afternoon, someone was discussing the Ravens game. I begged them not to reveal the score because I recorded it. She told it anyway. I'm going to watch it. Hey, Jay and everybody. Teresa, you was coming out of church, but I'm just saying, if I told somebody not to do something, I might just have to check them on it. Like, I told you not to spoil it for me, and I was going to go watch it later, and you still told me what it was? We going to have to fight. I'm just saying. You know, people don't be respecting people's boundaries. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to you, Cody. What up, man? Says I live in KC, but been a Bills fan since I was 9. Can't wait to watch the games with you next season. Shout out to you, Cody. Much love, man. Glad to have you here. Let's go. Christina says I was gonna ask about the lyrics too. Listen, so I heard it before, but like it didn't like register that it was Eminem. I was sitting there like, I did hear that before, but I'll just go with it.
From 8 Mile.
Yeah, it's from 8 Mile. Yeah. So, all right, as we get back to it. Y'all silly. Y'all silly. Says I had on my umbrella in one hand and my mom in the other. This is going to be a toss to McCaffrey on the right side, as these 49ers will get it here to the 33. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Valley says, we want music. We want music. Shout out to you, Disc Golf. Says, excellent point. Experience is everything. Imagine the pressure that pretty boy 13 is feeling. He will crumble. Golf will excel. So, experience is a lot, right? Experience is a lot. But we can't discredit talent too, right? Because right now, all Purdy really has is talent and motivation. When you put experience and heart against talent and motivation, it's a whole different ball game then, right? That's where you start to see people step up, make the plays that they need to, and really go out there and shine. And that's what we've seen from golf, or that's what we're seeing from golf tonight for sure. That is for sure. Do you feel bad about the Bills losing to the Chiefs now that the Chiefs have beat the best teams in the AFC? I never felt bad about the Bills losing to the Chiefs. I never felt bad about that. I agree Chiefs are going to beat either of them. We'll see. We'll see. All right, here we go. 2nd and 1. As these lines are showing a 4-man rush. This is going to be a little flip to Samuel. Can't break free. And he's going to lose 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 4 as they get pushed back to the 35. 35. Says tell that to the Lions. No downfield threat. Safeties can just sit on Purdy. That's a fact. That is a fact. Amelia Bands, what up, though? What's going on with you? 3rd and 4. Here we go as Purdy's back in the shotgun. CMC motions. 7 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Purdy on the move as he tries to run. Throws across his body. And that's going to be reeled in by Jennings. It was a little high, but he brought it down. That's going to be 8 yards on the catch. 1st and 10 for these 49ers as they get to the 27. That was a crazy throw, but it worked. It worked. Sometimes you just need a little bit of luck. But those are one of those moments. Those are one of those moments. Full Blast Radio says, come on, Niners. Shout out to you, man. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these 49ers. We have motion. Snap is off. Handoff. McCaffrey hits that right side. And that's going to be a gain of about 1 yard or 2 to be 2nd down. I feel bad for young Bills fans. I'm 40, so I saw raw, wide right. I'll be all right. Josh Allen is the greatest player we have ever had. Yeah, young Bills fans, I think they got a taste of what we've seen with the 4 Super Bowls. But young Bills fans really haven't lived long enough to really realize the pain of that yet. They'll be fine. They'll be all right. We ain't worried about the young Bills fans. We need to worry about these older Bills fans. Those are the ones that's really been going through it. You speak of Goff's experience, but he's also attempting to lead the 10th youngest team in the NFL. So doesn't it balance? Not from a position of quarterback, right? We're talking about quarterback, leadership, going out on that field, knowing what to do with that specific team. The quarterback is the one who has to make the plays happen, unless obviously you're choosing to run them through somebody else. And that's where experience will beat out talent down the stretch, as this is going to be thrown incomplete. Try to get it to Jennings. It'll be 4th and 8. 4th and 8. Bradley says, I'm having pizza. Okay. Let's go. The Bills have gone through a lot, especially the wide right kick. What a heartbreaker. That was wow. It's a fact. Says Jay, I know I became a Bills fan over a bet, but I still feel that loss in my heart. It was tough. It was tough. But hey, Chiefs won fair and square. Bills just got to play better. And 49ers will kick. They'll put some more points on the board. And it'll be 24-10, right? We got 11 minutes left in this third quarter. The game's far from over. And it's officially a 2-score game. 2-score game. Did I just hear Jay say the Goff experience? Yeah. That sounds like a Disneyland Disneyland attraction. And now to our right we have the Goff experience. Yo, that's hilarious, yo. Oh man, that is hilarious. 49ers suck. Taylor Swift left. Wow. The hate is real. The hate is real. He's a stud. Goff has quietly gone as the top 3 quarterback last 2 seasons. I seen a lot of this. And I mentioned it when we did our 32 and 31. That was back last July. And, a lot of people said I was wrong. Or said that, I wasn't right about some of the things I said. Well, hey, look, we're here now. And, some of this stuff is coming into fruition. And that's the amazing thing about it. When you have these kind of scenarios where a quarterback steps up and excels and they fit in the right system. They fit in with the right team. They've got the right personnel and it's their moment. That's what we're seeing here with the Lions. It's their moment. Cody says, are you rooting for anyone? I'm not rooting for anyone because I'm calling an unbiased game, but my prediction was that the 49ers would win this. That was my prediction. Shout out to you, Alicia. Defense is needed. That's a fact. That is a fact. Are you pulling for any of these teams for the Super Bowl? I just do predictions. Right? If the Bills aren't playing, because that's my team, I just do predictions. But I don't root for or pull for any specific team when I'm just streaming outside of the Bills. The 3 drop passes would have changed the whole outcome of the game, and they were dropped by people that should have never dropped passes like that. Jimbo says, I said it too. I don't play fantasy, but I was leading to take Goff number 1 for quarterback all year. Without a doubt, the man's been balling. He's been balling. And I think, if you don't pay attention to that, if you don't respect it, then hey, you've been under a rock. And I think, if you're a true fan, you appreciate good talent, you appreciate experience, and you appreciate heart. And you look at who's done what over the season. You look at who stepped up when they needed to. Who's rose to the occasion. And, the Lions are definitely one of those teams. Quick shout out to Carria, as well as Rebecca Fox for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 1st and 10 for these Lions. They have the ball back at their 25. 15 seconds on the play clock. 11 minutes on the game clock left in this third quarter. As we have motion, Goff under center. This is going to be a play fake. Rolls to the left. Quick throw to Laporta. Has space. Still going. And he'll get a big gain of 16 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 as they get to the 41. Sorry, but it's coming to fruition. Exactly. It's coming to fruition. Not a fan of neither, but I think Lions will win. That's what it's looking like so far. Young Bills fans just can't understand that gut punch with the whole wide right. Another thing that burns me is the bandwagon fans who talk trash. So this is going to be Montgomery heading to the right side as he picks up 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 9 now. 2nd and 9. Is it true that it was a Bills loss instead of a Chiefs win? Bills played great except for drop passes and penalties. I don't like to get into that. I don't like to say, well, it was this team's game to lose. I think the reality is this. The Bills were outplayed. The Chiefs went out there and won in Highmark Stadium. And they went on to the championship. There was a lot of things that we could talk about that we can put the blame on if you wanted to go there. Stephon Diggs, the stupid fake punt. The defensive battles that the Bills have dealt with. It's sad. But it wasn't a game for them to lose. That's just the reality of it. They should have went out there and won. Quick shout out to Oda P coming through with a $2 super chat. Says like button is free, folks. Shout out to you, Oda P. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We do appreciate the support. And make sure that you do also subscribe. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream all the way through the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. I will be covering college basketball, NBA, as well as baseball in their respective seasons as we push through these months. And let's keep it going. Pity the younger generation. I pity the fool.
Folks.
They'll be all right. 2nd and 3. Here we go. As Laporta motions. 10 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Handoff left side. Montgomery as he picks up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 49ers 36. Waste your breath talking about stuff you don't like. I'll go and enjoy and not waste my time on all that hate and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of hate and stuff for sure. Says I still San Francisco be okay, but want San Francisco. We'll see. Here we go. 1st and 10. As Goff is under center. Play fake. Drops back. Throws deep. Laporta can't reel it in. That's going to be incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10 as we approach the 8-minute and 24-second mark. The last time the Leafs won, that paneling was the bomb. Jay, you're a much better commentator than Nance or Romo. Shout out to you, Rebecca Fox. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. It definitely humbles me when I hear stuff like that, not just from one person, but from multiple. And thank you for supporting the channel, Rebecca. Let's go. 2nd and 10. As Goff takes the snap, quick throw to Laporta. He'll pick up 5 yards here as it'll be 3rd down. Lions are at the 30. And we'll see if they can pick up this 1st down here. Quick shout out to Jerry Mullen for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Steve says, can't wait to hear sports shows in the morning. It's going to be a lot to talk about. For sure. Pity the fool? Mr. T, yeah, man. Without a doubt. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Goff directing traffic. This is going to be a handoff up the middle. Takes a big hit. Try to get through that line. And he gets stood up. And this will be 4th and about 1. We'll see what they do here. as offense still out on the field. I think they're thinking about it. It's 4th and 2. I think they're thinking about it. Let's go. Brian Allen coming through with the $100 super chat, ladies and gentlemen. Says, go Bills, #1 NFL stream. Shout out to you, Brian Allen. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $100 super chat donation. Brian Allen coming through, showing the love, ladies and gentlemen. As Goff in trouble, steps up, throws. This is going to be broken up. Incomplete. That is not good. Shout out to you, Brian Allen. Thank you for the support. Much love, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $100 super chat. Lisa says, Jay, the Lions need to go to the Super Bowl and send Swifty home. I was just in tears when we lost. Well, Lisa, at the end of the day, Ravens didn't show up, unfortunately. And Kansas City will head on to the Super Bowl, and they'll have to face whoever wins between these Lions and 49ers. Without a doubt. Run the ball.
Go Bills.
Kick the ball.
#1 NFL stream.
How about that? How about take the 3? We had this conversation in the prediction video. What did I say? For those who watched the prediction video, what did I say about Dan Campbell? I want to see who really rocking with me and who didn't watch it. What did I say about Dan Campbell in the prediction video? What did I say? I want to see who paid attention. As we get to this quick commercial break timeout. Okay. Shout out to you, Neil Patel. Happy birthday, bro. Shout out to you. Also, shout out to Colleen Danielson. Says, new subscriber here. Great content. Thanks a lot, Colleen. Welcome to the channel. Take the points. Take the 3. Was he going to be the coach that was going to make the proper decisions in a championship game? Why are you going for it when you're up 2 scores? When you can make it 3. You take the 3 points, you make it a 3-score game again. You don't get the first down, guess what? It's now a 2-score game. If San Francisco comes down and scores, well, guess what? Things start to change momentum-wise. Because at some point, what's going to happen is Lions defense is going to get tired. That's just the reality of it, right? No one can keep up that intensity the whole game. So what you'll see is this individual get tired. They may be real loose on a tackle. They may not wrap up, or they may not jump as high to get the stop. Next thing you know, you got somebody down the field picking up a 30-yard pass because people are getting tired. Now we got ourselves a close game. But here we go. Toss to the left side, Samuel on the move, breaking tackles as he picks up 17 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and 10 for these 49ers. Should have took the 3. Never take points off the board. That's what I'm saying. Take the 3. I didn't want, still take the points. That's what I'm saying. There's going to be an injury here for Joseph for the Lions as he's currently down in the field. This is going to take us to an injury timeout. Going forward, there was a dumb decision period. Exactly. So injury timeout here for these Lions. It'll stop the clock in this 3rd quarter at 6 minutes and 39 seconds. He is up now, walking off the field on his own, so hopefully he is okay. Looks like he's shaking his wrist. Kirby Joseph. But hopefully he'll be okay. Casey was more disciplined. I wouldn't say better. Couldn't put 17 on the board after all those gifted penalties. That says a lot. That says a lot. Because what if it comes down to a 3-point game? What kind of conversation are we having then as Brock throws deep? Ball was bobbled. Ayuk gets it, runs it in for the touchdown, and now there's a flag. What did I just say? What did I just say? People get tired. They start making mistakes. That should have been a pick, but he couldn't reel it in. And lets Ayuk get it, and then run in for the touchdown. Easy score. 49ers with the Ayuk touchdown. Wow. So you can count it. Oh, they're going to say he was down by contact, though. So hold the touchdown. They'll say he was down by... Why? He stood up. If I'm Shanahan, I'm throwing the flag. This is a touchdown. Throw the flag, Shanahan. Oh, yeah, he was touched. He was touched. There it is. Okay. All right. I see it now. Yeah, his thigh was touched. All right. All right, 1st and goal. Here we go. 1st and goal. They're at the 5. This is going to be a handoff to McCaffrey. He gets wrapped up. No gain. Loss of 2 to be 2nd and goal. And just like I said, this is why you kick that ball. You make it a 3-score game. Now, because it's turnover on downs, 49ers come down, they potentially score, it's back to a 1-score game. And you're hoping that those 3 points don't come back to haunt you once we get to the 4th quarter. But here we go, 2nd and goal. As we have motion, 10 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Purdy throws. Broken up, incomplete. Try to get it to Ayuk. It'll be 3rd and goal. As Brian says, touchdown, please. 3rd and goal. Now that the Lions just disrespected the 49ers, we got ourselves a game. Jeff says, come on, Lions. Don't give this away. You worked way too hard. Way too hard. Way too hard. Strong start. Offensively, defensively. Like I said, these guys are getting tired now. And it's 3rd and goal. Here we go. Here we go. 4 seconds on the play clock. Purdy. End zone. Catch. Ayuk. Touchdown for these 49ers. 6-yard touchdown to Ayuk. And these 49ers will strike. It'll be 24-17. And got ourselves a 1-score game. Got ourselves a 1-score game. Coaches like Shanahan are difficult to play for and focusing stretches, because when you're losing, he leads up until the other animal stops shaking us by the neck, and we put it on and win barely. Rick, just kick the ball. Kick the damn ball, man. Kick that ball. Oh, man. You know, and I just hate the fact that I said it. Shout out to Andre coming through with the $2 Cash App donation. Thanks a lot, Andre. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the $2 Cash App donation. Much appreciated. You know, the reality is this. This is the championship, my friend. This isn't regular season. You know, this isn't, oh, we'll get it back. It's fine. This is it. And if you have not made the proper decisions when you get out there on that field and to put your team in the best possible situation, the best case scenario is kicking the field goal. There's nowhere in the analytics that say you should go for it. I guarantee it. I'm going to go back and look at it after the game, but I'm fairly certain, I'm 99% certain that there's no analytics that says in an NFC Championship game that you go for it on a 4th and 2. But hey, We're in a timeout commercial break. You see, that's why I'm not watching hockey next year, because you got to make this a game for the Cryberries. Football and wrestling is fake now. You can't. Lions just made a mistake, and now it's a new ball game. That's my point. That's my point. You got to call the game different in the playoffs. You got to take the points. You have to take the points, especially against this team. Shout out to you, Nancy. But I'm right. People are going to say after you, Jay, 71K is yesterday. They lost their stuff. Yeah, you know. Jeff says, I like the first half game better. I want this for the Lions fans. I know where their emotions are right now, so do you. Yeah, we know exactly where their emotions are. Like, right now, you're on the edge of your seat. Right now, you're feeling some kind of way. You know, the stomach's a little bubbly right now. You know, the food that you just ate, the drinks that you've been, throwing up or throwing back are now sitting at the top of your stomach. You got to breathe. Don't forget to breathe, right? Take a deep breath. Relax. Let your defense work. Do what they need to do, because that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to require for them to go ahead and finish this game. But here we go, 24-17. It's going to be a touchback here for these Lions, and they'll take it from the 25. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in this third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in this third quarter. Says Detroit got to get it together. That's a fact. That is a fact. Just breathe. Remember that song from back in the day? Just breathe. All right, 1st and 10. Here we go. As Laporta motions, Goff under center. 49ers show a 5-man rush. And this is going to be a hand up the middle. Ball comes out. Ball came out. 49ers recover. The ball came out. 49ers recover, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wow. Nasty work. Nasty work, ladies and gentlemen. Ball came out, and there's no was his knee down? It was pulled out, and it was ripped out. 49ers ball. How long did they get here?
Like 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. 1st and 10 for these 49ers at the 25. Quick throw out to Kittle, and he'll go down. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Darv says you should be happy, Jay. Why would I be happy with bad football? Why? Peter says, I agree with Jay. Only when you have very little time and are down substantially to go for it on 4th. Especially in the playoff or in a championship game. This is a championship game. You don't go for it. Here we go. 2nd 11. Ayuk motions. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Purdy's going to keep it on the run. And he picks up big yardage. He gets 21 yards. It'll be 1st and goal at the 4 now. Wow. This is getting intense. This is getting intense, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and goal at the 4 in a 1-score game. And these 49ers are looking to strike and tie this thing up. As Purdy keeps it himself, runs for 21. I haven't seen this man really run like this all season. He ran like his life depended on it. And it's 1st and goal. Here we go. 8 seconds on the play clock. We have motion, handoff. Debo, left side, just short. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 1. As we get down to the 3-minute and 30-second mark in this third quarter. I'm sticking with the Lions in a discussion. Listen, nobody should change who they picking for their bet. Not at all. Not at all. Jay, we got a great football game developing. Yes, we do. That is a fact. 2nd and goal. Handoff. McCaffrey up the middle. Touchdown. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie ball game. We got a tie ball game. Wow. Absolutely wow.
Know exactly how the Lions fans feel.
Exactly, right? Exactly how they feel right now. Ric Flair, where you at? As it's 24-23, extra points going to tie this thing up, ladies and gentlemen, and we're locked in. Kick is good. 24 apiece with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in this third quarter. Oh, my goodness. You know, here's the problem with Dan Campbell deciding to go for it and not kick the field goal. I'm not even going to talk about this specific event happening, right? Because that's the reality of it. When he doesn't kick that field goal, it creates the chain of events that leads to this. If he does kick that field goal, everything changes. The whole game plan changes. But when he decides to not do it, it creates this negative reaction in regards to the momentum for the Lions. And now the 49ers have it. They've got the momentum back. They're at home. They tied up the game. The crowd is into it. The fans, everyone's stomach is in knots right now. 49ers have the momentum in this tie game. Shout out to Shahen all the way from Los Angeles. Let's go, yo. Ingrid says, I went to drink some water. I don't understand what I see now. That's how fast things can change. That's how fast. Timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout commercial break. Quick shout out to CW as well as Introivert for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Ladies and gentlemen, 4,281 viewers in the house. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up button. I do appreciate the support. Also, if you have not, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream all the way through the Super Bowl. Make sure you guys lock it in. Life says I called 34-27. I'm stricken with it. Interesting. Mitch says, where are all you lion crap talkers now? Tan Jones says, cold-blooded. Jeff says, my heart, I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth. Come on, man. All right, everybody. It's tie ball game. 24s. 3 minutes and 2 seconds left in this third quarter. Yeah, it's about to get real. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. And here we go. Kick is off. And this is going to be a touchback for the Lions. They'll take it from the 25, 1st and 10. Some kind of mistake as against the Cowboys. Michelle says, Purdy don't play. Imagine they took that. Sam Darnold is Purdy's backup. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10, 3 minutes left in this third quarter. I definitely expect to see them go pass heavy after that fumble. as this is going to be a handoff. They go back to the run. Okay. They go back to the run. Montgomery gets it. He'll pick up no gain, and it'll be second down. Second down. It ain't over till it's over. That's a fact. That is a fact. Let's see who we got in the house. If you are a Lions fan, drop Go Lions in the chat. If you're a 49ers fan, drop Go 49ers in the chat. Let's see who wins it out as we get through this third quarter. 8 seconds on the play clock. We have traffic. And Goff throws high. No, he dropped it at the last second. Laporta couldn't hold it down. That's going to be incomplete. That's going to be incomplete. Wow. He took a big shot, couldn't reel it in. And that's going to be incomplete. So what do we got? We got Lions, we got Niners. Lions. 49ers, Niners. Lions, more Niners. Okay. Let's keep it going. Drop it in the chat. Go Niners or go Lions. 3rd and 10. Here we go. 3 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Goff tries to get rid of it. No, they dropped it again. Oh, no. Incomplete. And this will lead to 4th and 10 and a punt coming up here for these Lions. Wow. Really unfortunate. Quick shout out to Zach Lee for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Here we go. Lions will punt. They'll send it back to these 49ers. And stays in. Good job. Good punt by these Lions. They'll take them all the way down to the 1. As we have 2 minutes and 1 second left in this third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Quick shout out to Megan McCloskey for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Kimberly Lewis. Shout out to all you guys for subscribing. If I did miss your name, I do thank you all for rocking with us tonight. We're tied at 24 apiece, ladies and gentlemen. NFC Championship football. 2 minutes and 1 second left in this third quarter. As far as likes, what are we at here? We're at 1,149 likes, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to get to 1,500. That is our next goal. Our next goal is 1,500. If you have not, make sure that you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. We need 348 of you to hit that thumbs up button so we can get to our next goal of 1,500. Let's make it happen. Let's try to make it happen during this next commercial break. We just need 348 of you to hit that thumbs up so we can get to our next goal of 1,500 likes. I do thank you all for the support. As far as the votes go, you good? As far as the votes go, we've got 3,957 votes, 66% for the Lions, holding it down. Holding it down. Quick shout out to Back in Action as well as Andre Lewis for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Calling it, Lions don't see the end zone rest of the game. San Fran wins 31-24. Wow. Okay. David says, go Cowboys. Do you mean next season? You guys are hilarious. Quick shout out to Red the Top Doggy for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel, as well as D. Thanks a lot. Welcome all. Welcome all. I will be streaming the Super Bowl between whoever wins this game and the Chiefs, so make sure you guys lock it in. Also get into some college basketball, NBA, and baseball, so make sure you guys lock it in. Wonder how many Detroitans got stupid tattoos like the Bills fan? Yeah, that was crazy. He went and got the Super Bowl, like Bills going to the Super Bowl tattoo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Nope, Brock's coming through. I see you, Michelle. Margot says, my 5 animals want food. Oh, well. Margo, go feed them animals. Dang. At least after, the third quarter, when you got time before we get into the fourth, feed them animals. As it's going to be 1st and 10. Brock in trouble. Gets out of it. Rolls left. And he's going to get this to Juszczyk. Wow. 10 yards on the catch. That's going to be a first down. Throwing at the last second. What concentration by Brock and Juszczyk. As Brock gets out of trouble. Avoids the sack. Throws on the run. And that's going to be a 49ers first down. 49ers first down. It's going to now be 1st and 10 at the 30 here as Samuels motions. This is going to be a handoff to McCaffrey. Hits that right side. And he'll pick up 8 yards on the carry to be 2nd and 2 as we approach the 1 minute and 13 second mark and rolling. Decision to go for it and failing changed the momentum big time. That's a fact. That is a fact. Some NBA before the Super Bowl would be great. I'm thinking college. I want to get into some college ball. I might just do both. We'll swap it. We'll do a couple college ball games, basketball, then we'll do some NBA. So that's probably how we'll do it. A couple college basketball, a couple college, or a couple NBA games in between the Super Bowl. As McCaffrey's going to run up the middle, and he'll pick up 6 yards and get these 49ers a first down as we're now approaching the 30-second mark left in this third quarter. Margo says, I am 5 minutes late. Well, you got time, Margo. You're not going to miss anything. Go feed those 5 animals. It's the end of the third quarter. You've got time. Please go feed your 5 animals. We don't want your animals to starve while you're watching the game. All right? All right. Says Rev says, vote all the they got all the momentum. Yeah, Niners got all the momentum for sure. Michelle says Montana in the house. Let's go. Mike says they got the mojo. They got the mojo, baby. Margot says I'm on the wine now. They might not eat at all. What? Krista Lee says, we all thank you for this. We feel like we're having snacks in your living room without... Yeah, listen, I'm on the couch. We having a good time. I tell you guys all the time. We've grown to 71,000 subscribers. This is all just us coming together, having a good time, watching the game, and experiencing it. It's just like we're all in the same living room, without a doubt. And, that's what made us so great, made us have this great community that we have, because we're all like family. That's the beautiful part about it. Mike says San Francisco wins. We got a long way to go, my friend. Long way to go. The way Kansas City playing, I don't see either of these teams beating them. It's interesting. Silverado in Thailand, what up, yo? What's going on with you? Just fed my baby girl, and she ate it all up. Eats a lot for being a Kachia? What is that? What is that? Kachia? What is that? These Chihuahua? Okay, you're saying Chihuahua. All right. They looking like baby Simbas out there now. A lot of football left for sure. We got a whole fourth quarter to go, ladies and gentlemen. This game could go either way. Either way. We're at 1,233 likes. We're still trying to get to that 1,500. If you have not, make sure that you hit that like, hit that thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen. We need 277 more. 277 more thumbs up to hit that 1,500 mark. So if you have not, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications. We ended the third quarter. We're heading to the fourth in a tie game. Here we go. Here we go. Shout out to Justin. What up, man? Says go 49ers. I see you. That's funny. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Quick throw to Samuel, and he is going to get wrapped up, but not before trying to fight for at least a yard. And it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down. KC played great, but Ravens played horrible. Neither of these teams are playing even close to those Ravens today. That's a fact. When we talk about points, both these teams have put up points against amazing defense, and Kansas City will have a tough time going against either of these teams without a doubt. But here we go. 2nd and 9. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Purdy has time. Throws. That's going to be a wide open Kittle. Makes a big play after he picks up 28 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 as they get to the Lions' 27. 1st down, 49ers. Quick shout out to Dana as well as Stacy. And gardening is a way of life for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to all the new subscribers if I did miss your name. And here we go. Tie ball game, 1st and 10 for these 49ers. They're currently at the 32. This will be a handoff to McCaffrey as he hits that left side. And he'll pick up about 6 on the carry. It'll be 2nd and 4 as they get to the 23. They're playing it for Purdy MVP comeback. Okay. I like it. We need to keep this going. Purdy, please. Purdy, please. Purdy, keep it going. It's their time. They got the momentum. They got the momentum. Here we go. 2nd and 6 as we approach the 13-minute mark. 8 seconds on the play clock, and here we go. There's going to be a timeout called here by San Francisco. And it'll be 2nd and 6 at the 23. Quick shout out to Casey Martin for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Let's go. The Lions haven't been a 4th quarter team the last few games. They need to put in the work now. Listen, I said that the Lions defense was getting tired. And that's what we're seeing right now on this field. They've got to find a second win. They've got to pull the bootstraps up. And they've got to figure it out. If they're going to win this game, you want to hold the 49ers to a field goal here. You don't want to let them score and turn it into a shootout game. But here we go. 2nd and 6. 10 seconds on the play clock. They bring 5. Purdy in trouble. Steps up on the run. And he'll get a big gain of 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 13 now. No spy as they drop that 5th linebacker there. And unfortunately, that left a wide gap in the middle for him to pick up big yardage. Nobody decided to run after Purdy. You see him coming up the field. Run after him. What are you doing? Wow. He's running towards you, and you're looking like a deer in the headlights. Okay. 1st and 10. Purdy is under center. 4 seconds on the play clock. Here we go. Snap is off. Play fake. Purdy looking end zone. In trouble. Can't get out of it. Goes down. And he'll get sacked. That's going to be a loss of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 17. 2nd and 17 for these 49ers as Lions played some solid defense, but Ayuk was wide open. Fortunately, they was able to close in on Purdy there and get the stop. A pick 6 would change the game dramatically. That's a fact. It put the momentum right back in the Lions' hands. 2nd and 17, 11 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock here. And here we go. Snap is off. Pressure comes. And Purdy's going to go down again. 2nd sack, loss of 2 more yards. It'll be 3rd and 19 at the Lions' 22. Go to Kittle. Yeah, man. Shout out to you, Kirsten. What up? What's going on with you, Kirsten, in the house? Time for a corner blitz. I mean, at this point, I think you're just going to probably check it down short, pick up some yards, maybe hand it to McCaffrey just to make an easy field goal to put up some points here. But we'll see what they dial up. Here we go, 3rd and 20. Snap is off. Quick throw, gets it to Samuel, and he's going to go down for 7 yards. It'll be 4th and 12 at the 15. They'll kick the field goal. Now, if the Lions would have kicked the field goal, it would be 27-27. Not them down by 3. I'm not going to go back into it. I'm just pointing that out, right? Pay attention to that. The Lions should be up 20 or have 27 points right now. Obviously, 49ers kicking the field goal. They're going to go up 3. It's going to be 27-24. And now the pressure is definitely on these Lions. That is a fact. Quick shout out to Daniel in Sacktown, as well as CMC Bruce and Sean Michael for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to all 4,807 of you for rocking with us tonight. NFC Championship vibes. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you do subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications, that way you don't miss a stream, as Brock Purdy's lip is bleeding. That boy out there playing some ball. Playing some ball. We got 9 minutes and 52 seconds left in this 4th quarter. Lions will score. Shout out to you, Daquan. Golf is like Joe Montana sometimes. Interesting. Case and Cuzzo, I'm good, man. How you doing? How you doing? Come on, guys. Frisco is going bankrupt, and Casey has a bunch of money to blow. It's going to be KC 49ers again. Interesting. Wow. The Lions have been shut out this half. That's a fact. The win percentage is 74.3 for the 49ers. Funny how it switches, huh? It's funny how it switches. Case and Cuzzo says, what's your Venmo? It's on the right or left-hand side at the top. Left-hand side at the top of the screen. Venmo and then the name, money sign, JREASN. Thanks a lot. Thank you for the support. Much appreciated. It's basically a who wants it more kind of game at this point. Yeah, without a doubt, Justin B. Without a doubt. Custer says, have met you before. Nice to meet you. Do you have a handle? Time to decide who wants it. Well, you know, I think the factor is this. Kirsten says, dude, we don't want double red. Well, you know, that completely goes against the theory about colors and teams and the Super Bowl logo, right? Right? Says Buffalo Bills 2025. All right. 49ers need to get a game on. That's a fact. That is a fact. I still believe the Lions will win this game, but as much as I despise the 49ers, they do have the tools to get the job done. That's a fact. Without a doubt. We got 9 minutes and 52 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 3-point game. It is a 3-point game. Make sure you guys keep hitting that like, that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support as we keep it going. Quick shout out to Ronald for the $2.34 Venmo donation. Thanks a lot, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the donation. I do appreciate it. All right, here we go. 49ers will send it back to these Lions. They'll take it from their 25, 1st and 10 with 9 minutes and 52 seconds left in this 4th quarter. Says 31-30 Lions, please. Money on this. Money's on the line. Shout out to you, Jada. Says depressed. Come on now. You gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 as Laporte motions. 15 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Goff drops back, throws deep. That's going to be caught. What focus by Williams as he bobbled it and then reeled it back in. That's going to be a huge pickup of 22 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 for these Lions. as they get down to the 47. 1st and 10. John says the plan originally was to have Ravens and 49ers, but the NFL isn't about to miss having Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl. She adds 3 to 4 million views. That in the Super Bowl means big bucks. Oh, my goodness. 1st and 10. Here we go. As this is going to be a toss to the left side. Montgomery, nice big run as he picks up 16 yards and gets to the 49ers 37. 1st and 10 for these Lions. Dan Campbell sometimes can do the stupidest stuff. It's all about those decisions, man. It's all about those decisions. We've been talking about it. I said it in the prediction video. The decisions that you make as a coach determines whether or not your team is going to be successful. Forget the talent. The coach has a lot of influence as how this game can go as well. Flea flicker. Goff has time, throws deep, going end zone. He dropped it at the last second. Oh, that's going to be incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 with 8 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. I know you wanted to comment at that. However, I understand why you don't. I bet 20 of my favorite dollars on the Lions. Yeah. I'm going to start saying that. They bet 20 of their favorite dollars on the game. Their favorite dollars. Shout out to you guys. 5,000 people in the house. We got ourselves a 3-point game, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be 2nd and 10 as there's going to be an injury timeout here for the 49ers. Lions will have it at the 49ers 37. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 8 minutes left on the clock. If you have not, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. I do appreciate the support. Also, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. We got 8 minutes left. And I ain't going front, I'm starving. We got some steak fajitas waiting on us. But we got to get through this game. We got to get through this game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Shout out to you, John Freeze. What up, man? What's going on with you? Tommy says, I'm unable to watch the game. Glad you all keeping me up to date. Thanks. No problem, man. Thank you for being here. Let's go. This has been a great game. It ain't over. We got 8 minutes to go. Michelle says, I hate Usher. Thumbs down. Boo. Brian says, hello. Sorry about the Bills. The kicker needs to be benched. Oh, we're not thinking about it no more, my man. We're moving forward. Margot says, you need a Bills sign behind you. That way. Oh, they still ask. I could have a Bills hat on. They'd still ask. Nathan says, man, I just came from Chinese buffet and I can only eat 2 plates now. Getting old. Yeah, that's the thing about age. Things change as far as what you can eat and what you can do for sure. Steak fajitas. Yeah, man. Shout out to you, John Freeze. Much love, yo. Matt says, Swift going to be on tour. People Google search era tour dates. Well, you know. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. What are we at? We're at 1,382. We're still trying to get to that 1,500. If you have not, make sure you hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the support. I do appreciate the love from you guys. We're trying to break records tonight. NFC Championship football. We need to get to 500 likes, so if you have not, make sure you hit that thumbs up sign, that thumbs up button, and make sure that you do also subscribe. I will be covering the Super Bowl as well, so make sure you lock it in. Here we go. 2nd and 10 for these Lions. Goff back in the shotgun. 18 seconds on the play clock. 49ers showing a 4-man rush. Goff has time. Quick throw. Goes left. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Gibbs there. And that's going to lead to 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Houston Texans fan here rooting for them Niners. Time to turn it up. Shout out to you, man. Bill's going to draft wide receivers in rounds 1 and 2. I'm thinking so. I'm thinking so, for sure. Here we go, 3rd and 10. You think they're going to check it down here just to get some space for a field goal, huh? Here we go. Snap is off. Goff, quick throw, right side, stops. And they'll pick up 7 yards. It'll be 4th and 3, and now they're going to kick the field goal to tie it up. Now they'll kick the field goal to tie it up. Quick shout out to Sandra, as well as Boff Diggy and Kaino, as well as Clay Lou for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. If I did miss your name, thank you for subscribing as well. They're going to go for it. Kick the field goal. Tie it up. Come on, Dan. This is 4th and 3. Here we go. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Goff in trouble. He rolls right. Throws deep. Incomplete. Incomplete. What are you doing, Dan? Kick the field goal. Turnover on downs. Turnover on downs. Newman says you called it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, I literally said, was he going to be the coach that made smart decisions and played logical in a championship game, or was he going to be too aggressive? Well, we got the too aggressive version. Turnover on downs, 1st and 10. Here we go. As this is going to be a handoff to McCaffrey. He'll pick up 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down. Clock rolls. Yeah, shout out to you, Puck. Clock rolls here. As we get down to the 7-minute mark, it's going to be 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Here we go. Here we go. 10 seconds on the play clock. Brock under center. Play fake. Rolls left. Quick throw. Debo gets it. 1st down. And stays in bounds. So clock will roll as we approach the 6-minute and 30-second mark. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 45 for the 49ers. I see Lions sneak win. We'll see. Tangiers is cold-blooded. Yeah. Shout out to Rick James. Cold-blooded. Here we go, 1st and 10. This is going to be a toss to McCaffrey on the right side now. And he'll get stood up. That'll be a gain of maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd down as we approach the 6-minute mark now. Daniel says, is Campbell trying to get fired? Listen, there's a time to be... There's a time to be... I want to say... aggressive. And now's not that time. Not at all. But here we go. 2nd and 8. Brock checks it down to McCaffrey. And he'll pick up about 4 to be 3rd and 4 now. 3rd and 4. Quick shout out to D-Dot as well as Natural Living Homeschool Adventures with Sam, Roswin, and Kane Cummings for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to Eric says, Jay, is it weird not seeing the football field behind you? Not at all. Not at all. Jeff says, you are getting made into soup, Campbell. Father Time says, preach, Jay. Robert says, you're welcome. Thanks a lot, Robert. Shout out to you, man. Lions, wake up. That's what I've been trying to say. But here we go. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Motion. Jennings. Purdy in trouble. On the run. Hits that right side. And he gets a big gain for 21 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 28. We are down to 4 minutes and 30 seconds and rolling. Big play. Big play. So now your best bet, if you are the Lions, you hold them to a field goal, and hopefully you can come down the field and score a touchdown and maybe win it. That's your best case scenario for the Lions. Worst case is 49ers score. Because you chose not to kick the field goal once again, to tie it up. But here we go. Snap is off. Toss to McCaffrey. Hits that right side. Breaking tackles. Big first down and more. Still going. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 2. 49ers. I guess Purdy isn't a scrambler. Well, he's running tonight. He is running tonight. Shout out to Smashley. What up? What's going on with you? Got to hold him to 3. Well, it's 1st and goal at the 3. It's going to be tough. You got to crowd that line. And here we go. 1st and goal. We're at the 3-minute mark. Handoff. Right side. Touchdown. 49ers. Making it look easy as Mitchell comes in, takes some pressure off, and he will score for these 49ers and make it 33-24. 33-24. Extra point. It'll make it 34-24. It's a 10-point game. If you would have kicked the first field goal, the second field goal, it'd be a 4-point game. Now it's a 10-point game. 2-score game for these Lions. Wow. Here's a question. What kind of conversation is going to be had about Dan Campbell's decision-making and critical moments? This is bad. You know, we were talking about bad football earlier. This is bad football. This is very, very bad football. And it's really a shame. It really is. Really is. Turn off the lights. The party's over. Well, 3 minutes and 2 seconds. So you're going to have a red and red Super Bowl. That goes against everything, right? Unless a miracle happens, it's going to be a red and red Super Bowl. Troy says laughs and Green Bay Packers. Oh, man. Jay Campbell to see the soup line. I said it in the prediction video. Was he going to make? I said that would be the difference. Was he going to make the necessary decisions and play logical football, play complementary football, and not go out here and go for it in critical moments in the game? It's insane. Lions choke like the Falcons in the Super Bowl. Yes, Jay, it was not a logical call on his part. Not at all. Not at all. KP says major chokage. Big emotional damage. Big. But here we go, 1st and 10. Goff rolls out, quick throw, incomplete. It's like the soul of the Lions has been just sucked out of them. And you could just feel it. It just feels bad right now. And it's crazy because you have to put some blame here on Campbell for not making the right decisions at the critical moment of this game. The defense got tired. The play got sloppy. And here we are. 2nd and 10 with 2:57 on the clock. As Goff's going to check this down here to Gibbs. Gibbs will pick up a few yards here. Clock will roll. Clock will roll. Always take the points in the playoffs. Always take the points. That's for sure. As Goff, another quick throw, gets this to Laporta. He'll get 13 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 49. I mean, they've got 3 timeouts. They've got the 2-minute warning. You're asking for a Detroit miracle here. Lions miracle. As Goff drops back, quick throw. This will be caught by Laporta again. As he gets to the 49 now, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, 10-point game. The coach stays, yeah. He's not going to go anywhere. Wow, that's crazy how the Lions had the lead. It was up 21-7. They blew a 14-point lead, which actually should have been a 17-point lead. Quick shout out to Matt Arrington as well as James Fim, the Ant-Man, Yayo123. Shout out to all the new subscribers. If I did miss your name, thank you all and welcome to the channel. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, click that bell, turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream all the way through the Super Bowl. Make sure you guys lock it in. 58 Breezin', what up? This is a longtime Lions fan here. I'm used to it. Years ago, there was a sign at the Lions game, Dr. Mitchell and Mr. Hyde can be used for the Lions as a whole. Jeff says, Purdy MVP. Looking forward to the RCDC video after this. They're going to clown them for blowing a 17-point lead. 27 unanswered, sir. 27 unanswered points. What happened with the Lions, Jay? They were dominating the game. I got to know. Coaching decisions. Defense got tired, got sloppy. I feel like at some point the Lions had already felt like they won the game, to be honest. I think when you narrow it down, I think they felt like they had done enough to win, not realizing that there were still 2 quarters of football left. That's the reality of it. Shout out to Patricia Daniels. Says, you called it, Jay. Enjoy your fajitas. Shout out to you, Patricia. Shanahan got mad after he remembered 28-3. The Niners want to be good next year. Well, hey, on the flip side, Purdy, he wins this thing. This kid's going to be going to the Super Bowl. How significant for Purdy after going through all the issues, all the problems last year, coming back, doing it all again, being at the top of his game, stats, all kinds of stuff, being in the MVP conversation, potentially heading to the Super Bowl. That shuts up a lot of people who were talking crazy about the man for the last 2 seasons. From Mr. Irrelevant to Mr. in the Super Bowl, potentially. Here we go. 34-24, snap is off. Goff drops back, deep throw, and that's going to be caught. 1st down for Reynolds. Clock is at 1:50 now. Any given Sunday. Yeah, man. Shout out T-Rap. Another quick throw here. Laporta gets it and gets out of bounds. It'll be 8 yards on the catch. 2nd and 2, 1:37 on the clock. 1:37 on the clock. Silverado says, great call, Jay. The Lions played like they had already won after the first half. That's what I'm saying. I really feel like they're like, all right, we did enough. We're going to win. Not realizing the talent on the other side of the field. But here we go. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Quick throw. That's going to be caught. It'll be 1st and goal at the 10. 1st and goal at the 10. Clock rolling. as we approach a minute 20. As Goff's back in the shotgun. Quick throw, left side. And that is going to be short. He's out of bounds. It'll be 2nd and goal at about the 1. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Yep, foot placement. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Lasher says plenty of time. Okay. Quick shout out to Sassy. Coming through with the $2 super chat. Shout out to you, Sassy. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the $2 donation. Quick throw here. It's going to be incomplete. It'll be 3rd and goal. Also, quick shout out to John Smith and J. Cesar Vargas for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers if I did miss your name. 5,000 people in the house. NFC Championship game. These Lions and these 49ers. And it's going to be 3rd and goal for these Lions. They're at the 1 with a minute 5 on the clock. Here we go. Here we go. Snap is off. Handoff. Loss of yards. And now it's going to be 4th and goal at about the 4 minute on the clock. And obviously you got to go for it now. You got to go for it now. You backed yourself into a corner to where obviously you have to go for it. And even if you get it, it's just bad. Bad decisions. And unfortunately, Dan Campbell's going to have to take full responsibility of how this game turned out. Without a doubt. Shout out to Anna for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Right? You would think kick a field goal now and then do the onside kick because you got to score the touchdown either way, right? You got to have the touchdown and the field goal to tie it up. So why not kick the field goal? They're going to go for it. Back of the end zone, caught. It's a touchdown. It is a touchdown, and now it's a 3-point game. Shout out to Elite Sniper coming through with the $2 super chat. Says, just because I can't watch live. Shout out to Elite Sniper 1. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the $2 donation. I do appreciate it. Go for the 2. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do here. So now the score is 34-31. There's 56 seconds on the clock. Oh, they're going to kick the field goal now. Okay. Now you're conservative. Why not go for 2? Try to get it back and then go for the win. Why not? That's how you've been playing the whole game. Aggressive. My goodness. 3-score game or 3-point game. 56 seconds. This is wild. Dan Campbell put his faith in his 2 players to make plays that didn't make. No, Dan Campbell played reckless and too aggressive. That's what he did. He played reckless and too aggressive coming into this game, and he didn't respect the opponent. And when you don't respect the opponent, this is what happens. This is what happens. And it's sad. Quick shout out to Rick says, I wish they allowed onside kicks like they used to. Goff and Purdy, best stories of the season. That's a fact. Well, here we go. Here we go. Angie, it's there. Yeah, it's there. You'll see a picture of like a palm tree. It's there. Shout out to you, Jeff King. Much love, man. I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up. So we got a timeout here called by these 49ers. 56 seconds on the clock. As you know, they're going to try to onside kick this to get it back. But yeah. Dan Campbell was probably told back away, and the owner said kick a field goal. Kirsten says, dude, Jay, the NFL is messing with me right now. It's Ingrid, exactly. Disrespectful attitude. Yeah, it's disrespectful, right? You got to play the game complimentary, especially in such a high stakes environment like a championship. But here we go. Kick is up in the air, batted, picked up by Kittle. Picked up by Kittle. Well, that's tough. That's real tough. Yeah, I mean, you just down this ball game. There's going to be a flag here, looks like, on the Lions, too. Megadad says, see you in another 30 years, Detroit. Not another 30. I mean, the refs are taking a while here to figure this thing out. Legal touch kick. So they're going to call that on Detroit. Red versus red. Amir says, turn out the lights. The party is over. Shout out to you, JJ. Much love. Golf, great season, good game. Purdy, MVP, and game ball tonight. Don't count the kid out. Listen, he ran his tail off. When he was pressured, when he couldn't make a decision, he said, you know what? I'm going to put the ball in my hand, and I'm going to go out there and do it for my team. And he did it. That's the reality of it. Say what you want to say about the kid. He went out there and won for his team. Without a doubt. All right, so here we go. They're going to go ahead and hand it off to McCaffrey up the middle. And then that's going to lead to a timeout called by Detroit. I mean, yeah, it is a little tricky. You still got to play it out. So, pending nothing crazy happens, you still got to play it out. Quick shout out to Angelo coming through with the $5 donation. Thanks a lot, Angelo. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the $5 donation. I do appreciate you. And then obviously it'll be 3rd and 6, and they'll call another timeout here. And it'll get down to 47 seconds. I mean, all right. So now it's 3rd and 6. So what was the point of, I mean, I guess I get it. Maybe you cause a fumble. But it's just weird. Like, why? Doesn't make any sense of why you call a timeout. It's weird. 49ers, 34-31, 47 seconds. They're just going to victory formation here. Or they'll... No victory formation. All right. Hand off to Mitchell. Hits the left side. And now clock will roll. Okay. So now clock will roll, and then they'll go ahead and take the victory formation. So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, San Francisco 49ers will take the win, and they will head to the Super Bowl 58, to go against the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow, what a season it has been. Shout out to you guys for rocking with the channel, all 5,394 of you. I do thank you all for the support. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family. Shout out to all the listeners, all the watchers. Wow, 49ers and Chiefs, Super Bowl. That's what we're going to get, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're going to get in a 3-point game. Hey, listen, didn't I say that pay attention to the game and see if those 3 points will cost Dan Campbell? I said that, right? I said we'll see if those 3 points will cost Dan Campbell. I said that. Yeah, I did say it. I said we'll see if those 3 points will cost Dan Campbell. Well, hey, the score is 34-31. 34-31. Wow. Yeah, that's how it happens. That's how it happens. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Make sure you guys lock it in for the Super Bowl. Make sure you subscribe. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream. We'll be here for the Super Bowl. Make sure you guys lock it in for other sports as well. College, basketball, NBA. Yeah, make sure you guys lock it in. Bittersweet moment. We've seen some bad football today. We've seen some great football today. And 49ers will move on to the Super Bowl. So there you go. There you go. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Shout out to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers. You guys have yourself a great evening. I appreciate each and every one of you. I got to go get me some fajitas. And we'll see you guys eventually. Take care.